for you. brought me out of me.
I'm a curious man with some curious genes. I get that from my dad. I'm not far from the tree. I flow like I'm a butterfly, sting like a beamer. I hate features. Got my running around with my head in the clouds, feeling lost and then found. When they woke up and frowned, tell myself I'm the man. I was right to be left. Now I'm back to myself. Who am I to keep on holding you from everything you want? I can see you and see what you want. Who am I to? Who am I? Da, 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 da. Who am I? Da, 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 da. Who am I to keep you in the
looking right, left, going straight. Don't know where to go, wanna hide away. I'm reflecting myself. You are no good for me. Somehow, dangerously.
of the night, evil creatures made of light.
We will discover in the end that our worst foe lies within. Our worst foe lies within. Our worst foe lies within.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at the Arena Clash knockout stages. Can you believe it?
Has come here very soon. It's been so fast, man. Like, honestly, it feels like only yesterday we were at week 1. It feels like only yesterday we were at season 1, but we are here. It's getting very tense now. It's all on the line, all to play for. Knockout stages.
It sure is. And I'm going to be one of your hosts, Matt Hayho.
And I'm George GNC. Welcome to the show. As always, we've got some really good matchups tonight. We do indeed. We've got the Spartans coming up again. You know, they were on fire last week. They were looking very good. So it'll be interesting to see how they do.
It will. It certainly will. Well, there's plenty of action to be shown tonight. We've also got the Guardians and the Pirates in action, I believe, as well. So, you know, it's going to be interesting to see. Mr. Neelio, I think, is first up on stream as well today. Ooh. So, should we take a look at the brackets and see who is playing who in the knockouts?
I'm sure they will be coming up very shortly. Here they are. So, let's have a look then. So, the Steelers coming up against the Invincibles, the Guardians versus the Pirates. That will be our live fixture today. So, that'll be a very, very exciting one. The Claymores versus the Lionhearts. And then for the second fixture we'll be showing is the Harriers versus the Spartans.
It will be. It will be. So there's plenty of action to play for. You know, this is... it's difficult to say who's going to win which fixture, really, because there's been such a change from last season. I remember the Pirates last season not even getting through, I don't think, out of the groups, were they? I think they were bottom of the groups. Yeah. And now, they're actually being hotly tipped as a title contenders, maybe.
Yeah, a lot of people have actually come out and said, you know, we want to see the Pirates in the final. I personally would like to see the Pirates in the final. It's difficult to see because if they beat the Guardians today and the Steelers win against the Invincibles, they will come up against the Steelers.
They will.
So that's going to be a semi-final bout. Maybe we see. We haven't got that far yet. It's going to be the Guardians versus the Pirates today, though, and that is a very exciting matchup.
It is. Should we have a little look at the lineups of who's playing who?
Yeah, sure. Let's go for it.
So first up, we have Baz, Fergie and Davatron for the Guardians, and for the Pirates it's Mr. Neelio, Jack Marshall and Josh as well. So plenty of solid players on show tonight, and no, it's a very good match to kick off the show this evening. Yeah,
definitely Josh, the man that took Chester to golden goal. You know, we've got Baz, Fergie, Davatron. They've all been very solid players in their group so far. I think we've seen a few of their games and they have impressed me, but the Pirates have actually impressed me as an underdog. We all know I like my underdog story.
They've sort of been the dark horse this year, haven't they? Like I was saying earlier, you know, they were a team that finished bottom of the group last time. They didn't get through, and now to come through a tough group and to have a chance now at the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it would be very impressive to see them. You know, I just want to see them in that matchup against the Steelers. You know, the rematch from week 4. See how it goes. You wasn't here in week 4. You was away. So, you know, if we get to witness that again and witness that kind of match, you know, hopefully it'll live up to what it was in week 4. You can be a part of it, mate. And honestly, it was so good.
I've heard it was
so
good.
It was very, very hype indeed. We will be getting the fixtures up shortly. Who's going to be playing when? Hopefully, we have got a very exciting electric first match.
Yeah, I know Mr. Neelio's in action first. You know, we know Neelio quite well, so it'll be interesting to see him. But it is Bass versus Neelio for the first game on show. Fergie's going to be playing Jack, Davatron versus Josh. Then we'll jump into Fergie versus Josh. Will be the second game on stream, and if we end up going all the way through, we'll have Davatron and Jack as well if we require all 3 sets of fixtures.
As far as I'm aware, Bass is actually the top ranked player in the Guardians. So this is going to be a very hard game for Mr. Neelio. We'll see how he gets on.
Okay.
But I'm looking at Josh today. I'm looking at Josh. You know, he's played really well. Also Jack, actually, because Jack played really well as well.
Yeah, Jack.
I'm looking at both of those players, you know, to carry this series for them, you know.
So you're writing Neil off already?
No, I'm not writing Neil off. I'm just saying, you know, he's let the team down a few times.
His form's been inconsistent.
Yeah.
So, like some weeks he's played really, really well, and other weeks he's gone 0-3. But you know that's what happens. You know, we've had that with players like, was it Pee Wee in the semi-final of season 1 went 0-3, and then he clutched up MVP in the final. We've had Maka who went like 0-2 one week, and then turned it around and scored about 30 goals.
Semi-finals, wasn't he? He went 0-2, and then he had a really good final. I can't remember, but either way, it was insane. If Mr. Neelio shows up today and he shows us that he really can perform when it matters most, you know, Pirates could potentially tip the Steelers if it goes to that in the semi-finals. Again, a long way off that.
Yeah,
but they got to get past the Guardians first, which will
do.
be very, very interesting.
Very big game for sure. You know, it's the 3v3 matchup. Everyone plays each other over 2 legs. Whoever wins those 2 legs on aggregate will take a point for their team. First team to win 5 out of the 9 games will be the winner. And I think we're ready to jump straight into this game.
Let's get it. So, Bass versus Mr. Nelio. It's going to be a very exciting one. Mr. Nelio in the black and green kit, and Bass is in the yellow and grey kit.
Yeah, nice and easy to tell the difference between the two. We've got an early pause from Bass, so whether he's just got to change something up or maybe there's a swap of players for some chemistry, maybe. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, who knows? But looking into the teams, I see we've got Insigne for Bass. So maybe, Mr. Nelio. So maybe, Italian team.
Yeah,
I think we've seen it a few times before.
Yeah, we've got Costa out on the wing as well there, so it looks like it might be a slightly Serie A-based team. He's got Scream Hulk out here as well, but I'm assuming it's Scream Hulk, of course, because he's, you wouldn't really want to go for his normal card.
Paulinho, is that the flashback Paulinho?
It could be. That card looks very, very good. Yeah. Does it very solid.
But it's got similar in-game stats as Sissoko, sorry.
I was gonna say as well. We've got that new Trossard card that came out tonight at 6 o'clock. We've got the.
Don't think anybody has got
objective.
it yet.
No, it's going to take quite a lot of time to do that, and we're going to see a few changes to the controller, I believe.
Yeah, just a few.
We'll jump back to us for a minute while they sort that out.
Maybe just pressed L2 or R2 and went on to different
alternate controllers. Maybe.
Yeah, don't like it. Really, don't like it.
Well, some
can't
people do
play
that.
Anything apart
some
from
people do swap the shooting and passing over.
Really?
Yeah. Why they do that, I don't know.
Crazy. Isn't it like that on the other football game?
I think
which
so.
we
Yeah, I think they
about?
do. Yeah, I think they are like alternate controllers, aren't they? So
yeah.
But yeah, they maybe switch that. And like we said, Trossard has come out, which is quite a tough one. It's going to be like 2 goals.
And you've got to win it.
Yeah, you've got to win it this time.
Well.
So no. I don't know what the right word is for that. No helping each other out, really, is it? It's you've got to score goals and then go and win the game.
But as you can see, it is that flashback Paulinho.
It is, yeah. Player debuts as well, actually. First time he's using them.
Yeah, I was about to say, I could have sworn Mr. Nelio had a Bundesliga side last time we saw it.
Maybe he's changed it up this week.
He had that informed Brandt, was it?
Okay.
Havertz.
86 Havertz, maybe.
Yeah. And honestly, that he was banging in some goals for him, I'm not going to lie. But he's obviously switched up. He's got that Hulk, Douglas Costa.
Hulk gets a great link to Paulinho as well, because both in the same league, same nation. So a very strong link.
Got a bit of a Brazilian Serie A team going on. But here comes Mertens, Dries Mertens, great, fantastic player. But Napoli actually looking to offload a lot of their players in real life. I'm pretty sure their financial owner has just pulled out and said he's looking to sell his part of the club basically, and they're having to sell some of the players because they can't afford the contracts. Wow. So absolute nightmare, but that could lead to some interesting times. We've got PK there as well, so that could be Screen PK?
Yeah, I'd imagine it'd be Screen PK. Yeah, it's he's one of those cards that people have said, although he's not maybe the quickest, he's actually so good at actually defending and being in the right place that the pace doesn't matter so much.
Semedo right back. Mbappe's got the better of him, just got a little bit of extra room. See if he can work the ball. He's got it out to Paulinho versus Paulinho. Gets the ball to Neymar Jr. See what he can do. Gives it to De Jong, to Dembele. A little bit of skills. Get past one defender. Can't get past second.
Yeah, good defending there from Neil. It's difficult to work out the best tactics at the moment because we've obviously had a couple of patches now, and the drop back defensive tactic was nerfed, I believe. So it's not quite as effective. Your players won't all drop back behind the ball. They won't drop back as quickly. So it does make it quite difficult.
I feel like we are getting there in terms of the patch notes. I feel like we've still got a little way to go with some of the things that a few of the players aren't really liking at the moment. But we are getting there. I feel like it is becoming a better game. But here we go. Great pass and a great goal. A little bit lucky in off the post, but that is going to be De Jong scoring the first goal in this match. 1-0.
64 shooting on that card. And I tell you what, actually, there was a clip I saw on social media. Someone was saying that De Jong's actually very, very fast. He had a sprint race against Ousmane Dembele in training, and he actually beat Ousmane Dembele for pace. So Frankie De Jong maybe being done a little bit harshly on the pace side. He's got 79 pace, but I think Ousmane Dembele's on about 89, so another 10 pace would be nice.
That was one of the talks in the Liverpool training ground. I'll come back to that shortly, because here comes Neymar Jr. Whips it in back post. Can he get there? He cannot.
Let's go back to that Liverpool training ground, shall we?
So on the Liverpool training ground, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Henderson had a race, like just a foot race, normal, as you do. And Henderson absolutely smashed him. And Henderson, I'm pretty sure, has like 10 less pace. But here we go, chance for Mr. Neilio. Can't get the ball in front of the player. And
maybe
Ramos
even less than 10 pace. I'm sure that Henderson's quite slow in game. He's not really a pace player.
So I don't really know how EA worked the pace out.
Yeah, I'm not sure how all the stats are done. I don't know whether the guys in training have a one-off race and they just rank each other in pace or what. I don't know.
I don't know. I think I'd like that. That would be pretty
quite
good.
Interesting, wouldn't it?
Every single player just goes to EA's facilities and they have to
have a big race.
Yeah, have a
like
big
a
race, strength, you know, everything.
Interesting.
They work out the stats. It would be very difficult. It costs a lot of money, but I think we'd all benefit from it. But here comes Butragueno, gives it to Neymar. Great finish.
It's a great start for Baz and the Guardians here. 2-0 up early on. Neil started off defending quite well, to be fair, but Baz has got a solid front line. Neymar, Mbappe, Butragueno.
Butragueno, he is such a nice card this year.
He's one of those
haven't really
cards
seen many people use him
because of the agility and balance this year as well. Let's see if we can get Mbappe through, and it's good defending again by Neil. He's living a bit dangerously at the moment, though. He's
on the
very
edge.
much backs to the wall.
Yeah, it's not looking good for him right now. You know, he's trying to force a few passes.
Yeah,
a little bit unlucky with some of them. But here we go. Hulk again looks for that pass in the middle. It's going to be blocked out by Paulinho.
They're both using Paulinho, so this is a good chance to see. I think he may have even expired at 6 p.m. that Paulinho card.
Yeah.
So I think if you didn't get him, he's now gone. I can imagine we'll see him back though at some point because EA like to do the re-release those favourites, don't they? Yeah, it was a little bit far offside there, wasn't it?
A little bit. Yeah, they like to do their whole flashback, whatever.
Yeah, it's like the fan favourites kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, right at the end of the year, though.
Obviously, we've got Footmas around the corner as well, assuming that's coming out. I'm surprised today there was nothing else, though, because a lot of people were tipping either headliners maybe to return or future stars. And unfortunately, we just saw an objective card, but that's going to keep people busy if they want to get that. Trossard looks like a solid player as well.
Yeah, he does, and it would fit into quite a few people's teams, I presume. But here comes Butragueno, great defended by PK. Yeah,
Bass is definitely getting, not necessarily the rub of the green, but he's getting all the play in this third of the pitch.
Yeah, he is definitely
coming off for him,
and it really is coming off from Dembele.
Close.
Yeah, very very close indeed. The ball almost goes through, but Stegen cleans it up. But here we go, a chance. Neilio forces the pass again, can't find the man out wide. Butragueno gets the better of the man. It's beautiful, great save.
Ter Stegen in goal there with a lovely save, and again playing Butragueno through, and he's creating that space. And 5-star weak foot on Butragueno, maybe could have done better, but he did go for that near post, which is normally the more effective way of scoring.
Yeah, I think he went for the finesse near post. Didn't have enough power on it to beat the goalkeeper though. But here comes PK. PK maybe looking to have a shot. Defender gets it away. Half time. Bass clearly. In the lead. There you go. Lucha Bros.
We can't see that.
What?
We don't want to see these half-naked wrestlers on the screen.
Oh, very true. Very true.
I know you like watching wrestling, so maybe you're enjoying
it.
That's all right. You're appreciating
it. Yowie wowie.
But as you can see here, Neilio very much in his own half at the moment. Not a lot of possession compared to Bass, and no attempts on goal so far.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's pretty much the word to sum it up, isn't it? Is yikes.
This is what we kind of have seen watching Miss Neilio play. Kind of just getting a bit outclassed, in a few of the games. He has had moments where he's shone and done really well, and he's flourished and he's looked really good. But right now, Bass is. I mean,
the thing is with Neil is he is actually a decent player. I think he is like a gold 1 player, which actually. It's a similar standard to me. It's a good player. Yeah. It's not. You don't quite hit the elite standard. I have hit elite a couple of times. So I will throw that.
It's fine. It's fine. I believe you.
Gold 1 is still a very good accomplishment. To win 20 out of 30 games, is a good achievement.
Yeah.
But a lot of the guys that are in Arena Clash are now at that elite level or above, aren't they? We've got a few top 100s, and there's a great start to the second half.
It's just too easy for him. Like, he's got the ball with a player on the edge of the box, he's dribbling, doesn't really have to do anything. Neilio steps off. That's when you need to apply the pressure. You need to go to the defender, say, I'm not going to give you any room to get round me. You can't give Butragueno that much room and expect him to not score a goal. And he's done it again. He's given him all the room in the world. PK's got the strength.
Yeah,
and the pace.
Just
apparently.
It's more. I suppose when they're running back with each other, it is almost that strength because it almost locks onto the player and it enables him to stay in front of him and get goal side.
Mr. Neilio's got a chance for possession now. Can he string some passes together? Doesn't need to force it. There we go. He's actually found Dries Mertens. Now he's giving it to Insigne.
Oh, nice.
Back to Insigne from Dries Mertens. Can he find a shot? He can't, but it's flipped. Oh!
The shot was there.
Oh, dear me.
The shot was there.
Dries Mertens, what are you doing?
He got a bit lucky that the ball broke for him, but yeah, that should have been a shot. I think maybe he was still trying to work out the pass from the original pass he was looking for, and it deflected out to him. But yeah, big chance goes begging there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's just so unlucky.
On the counter.
It's really well defended to just hook the ball away. But again, Bass getting the possession again.
Yeah, Neil's playing very much the way that I used to play, where you see a pass and you just go to play it. You need to almost take an extra touch to settle down and work out, is that your best option? And that's a lovely heel-to-heel flick there.
Oof, great save.
Not a lot of power on the shot, though.
Yeah, just straight to the goalkeeper's legs, really. Just has to keep them closed, you know, not open them up.
No, that's it. Yep.
Basic goalkeeper training.
There you go. Goalkeeper training 101 with George GNC.
Thank you very much. But here comes Neymar. Goes for finesse. Goes for the finesse. And it's not going to come off. It's an easy enough save for the goalkeeper.
Is there a counter-attack on here, though?
Again,
it's going to be offside, though.
Yeah.
But again, this is what I'm saying, is like, when I played, I'm trying to work out, like, sort of like last year when I hit more elites than golds, it was just that taking an extra touch. I know it sounds like a really basic thing, but instead of playing the first pass you see, because that's probably the pass that your opponent is going to look to intercept. You know, if I see a pass on, I'm going to go, that's who I'm going to go and intercept. And the chances are that my opponent has either seen that and gone, oh, he's going to play it there, or I've seen that pass and I want to play it there. Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
no, 100% I know what you mean. It's because they're going to react first. They're going to be watching the first man they think to pass to, and he's going to give Bruce Grano so much room again. De Stegen, luckily enough, is there to collect it. But yeah, I know what you mean. If you just take an extra touch, you know, another pass might open up. One that your opponent isn't marking. And that's what you got to do, like here. Again, he doesn't go forward that time.
You can pretty much predict where Neil's going every time if you want to. You know, if you wanted to play a game of let's predict it the pass every time, you can sort of call out each player he's going to play it to.
He just needs to calm down, play the ball a bit slower. You don't need to rush everything. But here we go. Here comes Sin.
Good try.
See, effort. That wasn't. You couldn't have really telegraphed that. That was just a bit of a poor pass.
Yeah.
Oof, if that was any better of a pass, it'd have been for on goal there.
There's been a few half chances that could have turned into something dangerous, isn't there, so far?
Wrong pass, like that. I presume that was just to the wrong player.
Yeah. What you want to see now, you know, 18 minutes to go. Are we going to see some subs? We want to see some fresh legs on. Get those players on that are just pure pace.
Yeah, Adama Traore.
Yeah, I was playing weekend league just beforehand, so I played against an Adama Traore, and someone was just literally pinging it down the wing over and over again. Luckily, Robertson did enough, but
juicy
it's
player.
tough to defend.
Very quick indeed. It's just so difficult because he's so fast. Got great dribbling. There's just nothing you can really do, and Paulinho's being seen out here by De Jong.
But that's quite good from Neil there, because quite often Neil's been playing a pass instead of just holding the ball and turning around. He's been trying to force the ball forward, which, you know, he just needs to keep hold of it a bit more.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's admirable, you know, trying to play this really fast attacking football, but Bass isn't really having any of it. He's like, you know, I don't need to rush at you.
Yeah.
Just need to block the passes. But here we go, Bruce Grano, and that is another fantastic save from De Stegen. No power on it though.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Neil's had a shot on target yet, has he?
I don't think so.
I mean, he had that half chance that broke to him, but he didn't shoot. He passed it, which was probably just by a mistake more than anything. But
yeah, I think it just pinged to him. He didn't really know. Yeah. Maybe pressed A before. Who knows? Here comes Costa. Gives it to De Jong on the edge of the box. Going to go for the shot. No, he's not. Lay it off to Paulinho. Great work.
And it's 4.
Really, really great bit of skill there.
It's a bit of an uphill battle for Neil now, isn't it, at 4? There's still a second leg to go, so you never know. He could turn it around, but it's not looking good at the moment.
With the football that we've seen, with the FIFA we've seen Mr. Neilio play today, it's going to be very difficult for him. So let's see if he can change something.
Well, we know that Bass is a very good player as well.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Like you said before, he's probably the...
I think he's Elite 1.
The trademark player, you know, the big name in the Guardians team.
There we go, his chance. Another chance for Bruce Grano. Gives it to Mbappe. Great save again.
Ter Stegen's definitely keeping Neil in with a half chance, shall we say.
In the single digits?
Well, he's made 2 or 3 very, very good saves. That's a great ball.
There you go.
Here we go.
That's the one. That's the one you want. But PK, I think that was PK, there to...
just mop it
see
up.
it out, you know.
Just there.
You said he wasn't very quick, but seemed quite quick then.
It's the positioning.
nice and far back. But here comes Dembele. Who can he find in the box? He cannot. It's going to be cleared away again.
3 to go.
By PK. The
I
black
would say, can we
box
see an
of
attack?
doom.
But yeah, we can't even see it.
The black box of doom has returned. But yeah, Bass is just playing so well, you know, cleaning up everything he needs to, just clean defending. That's the first sloppy bit of play I think we've actually seen from him to give it away to Hulk. And Hulk's going to lose it straight away. You know, you need to punish those. He's lost the ball. His midfielders are forward. His defenders are the only one back. You know, you need to either cut back inside, not just run at the defender. I know it's easier said than done, obviously, but from
it's always
analyst.
It's always way easier to sit here and go, he should do this, he should do that.
Here we go, Costa finesse. He doesn't go for it. He just gives it to Mertens. Great save.
First real chance that Neil had there.
I'd like to see finesse back post, but not going to happen. It's going to be 4-0.
It is. It's going to be a tough uphill task for Mr. Lelio in the second leg. Yeah, very, very difficult to see a way back for Neil after the opening leg. But, you know, he's got to focus on trying to get back into the game at least and, you know, start to build some momentum for the second set of fixtures he's got and potentially even the third.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what he does changing into the second leg.
Yeah.
You know, he's got to change a lot. You know, maybe bring players short. I don't know how he wants to play. He doesn't seem like he's got the tactics set up to how he wants to play. He wants to play fast attacking football. You know, you'd want your attackers getting in behind, you know, making those dangerous runs in behind. But they're kind of going to run in behind and then coming back short. They're kind of like making the run and then saying, okay, maybe not, I'll come short. And then he plays the through ball anyway.
Well, I mean, it could be that he's either trying to play the ball in behind, but he's got him on maybe possession or come short, or maybe he's got him on getting behind and long ball or fast build up, but then he's pressing maybe R1 to call him short. That might be why we're seeing a few different changes in the runs. Maybe
very true. But fantastic work from Bass, you know, really clean defending, made very few mistakes. Clinical up front. A few of the chances, you know, he probably could have been 7-0 probably.
Yeah, there was definitely 2 or 3 great saves from Ter Stegen in that game.
I wouldn't say great. I would have said, you know, wrong maybe shot selection.
Yeah.
You know, finesse near post when he's like 5-6 yards out. Maybe just go for full power near post. But, you know, that's completely, you know, from hindsight perspective.
Well, that's it. And like we said before, you know, sitting here watching the game, it's easier to call things as we see them when we're not having to focus on the game at the same time.
Yeah, definitely, exactly. If I was there playing, I would not have a clue what to do. I would not be playing it. But Josh is actually 2-0 up against Davatron.
There we go.
Very interesting stuff. So it's good for the Pirates, you know, that if one player goes down, you know, the others have got to pick it back up.
Else picking them up,
Exactly, which is definitely what we want to see from Josh and Jack. You know, they're the, no offence, Mr. Neely, I'm sorry, but they're the star players.
We know that Jack and Josh are, you know, that elite standard of player. So,
and I'm sure Mr. Neely accepts that. You know, sometimes you've got to be that, you know, the back burner player, the player that's like, yeah, go guys, woo.
It's pretty much, like when you cast, you know, you have one that is the good caster and one that is the backup cheerleader type.
Exactly, literally. I'm just here for
the memes.
Moral support.
Here for the memes.
You flinched,
I thought you were going
okay?
to slap me. You never know. You never know how things are going to turn out here with you.
Oh dear, but yeah, it's, you know, fantastic first game. Let's see if they can keep it up into the second leg.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a bit more fight from Mr. Neely. I'm not going to lie.
Well, he had a couple of chances at the end there where he was breaking forward. So maybe it is just leave a few players forward, just look to hit on the counter attack because you know that Bass is going to attack. But again, like we say all the time, it's very difficult when you're in the game to see those things. You almost need to have 20 minutes in between the games to watch back over what you've done, so you can analyse and go, right, okay, this is the strength, this is the weakness. Again, I remember, wasn't it Darcy from the Steelers?
Yeah, he has a massive notepad.
He sits and analyses all the games to tell the guys, you know, a game plan of how to execute and what will be best against that opponent.
But here we go, Bass FC against Yowie Wowie, Mr. Neelio. Let's see how it goes.
We're going to see Bass kick off this first half of the second leg. Already the manager's down there in the technical area, waving the players on there.
It's surprising seeing the first minute, you know, that you thought they'd have sat back, been a bit like, all right, lads, you know what you're doing.
See how it goes.
But no, straight away, what are you doing? Get forward. But, you know, one thing we do need to talk about, Mr. Neelio's new team. You know,
like you said,
it's very fresh. It's changed completely. Is it working? From what I've seen, his old team worked a lot better for him. Maybe in his eyes, he saw this as an upgrade.
Yeah.
But in this first match, it's not working.
It takes time as well, you know, to get used to players.
Oh, Bruno, that is just beautiful.
This is the difference, especially with someone like Baz, is he gets a chance and he takes it. You know, it's very rare that he wastes an opportunity when he's in front of goal, when he's in the box.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, Mr. Neo didn't have any opportunities last game, did he?
Well, he had that one right at the end in injury time that was saved, but yeah. Neil...
It's difficult, isn't it?
It's tough, but, Neil's got to keep his head up, and he's got to get ready because he's still got 4 matches of FIFA to play, potentially, if his teammates rally around him as well.
Yeah, can't put his head down. He's got to, keep fighting on because he's got many more games to play.
He does.
And I'm sure he can at least pick one up. If you can pick one game up, and you've got 2 star players on the team that will win, all of their games, which you'd like to see. Here we go. Hulk, though. Hulk! Ooh. Tell you what.
He's got a power strike, man.
He
power
has
strike of a left foot.
indeed.
He's actually got Kepper in goal there.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
It's not a player, not goalkeeper that you'd usually see in top teams, but I guess to keep the rating down, I thought we was going to see an overhead kick there. Shades of FIFA 18.
Yeah.
What was it last
no,
FIFA?
I think it was 19.
19.
Those near post near post bicycle kicks that used to fly in. Yeah, that was an interesting start to the year, wasn't it?
It was. I loved it. To be fair, the first one I scored, I went mental. Posted it on Twitter. I was like, I scored an overhead kick,
and then realised everybody was
scoring overhead
that
kicks.
Was like the starting meta.
But here we go, Bruchagrano again.
I mean,
this card, man.
The thing is, with these goals from Baz, they're just so cleanly constructed. It's not like he's getting a lucky break or a bounce. And I thought Neil was going to get through there, so close.
Yeah, kick-off goals don't
exist. Yellow card as well.
Yeah, with Semedo, he did it. I think it was a foul on the edge of the box, or maybe even in the box, to be fair. But yeah, he's so clean when it comes to the dribbling in the area with Bruchagrano. Like, look, he doesn't need to pass it straight away. Doesn't need to look for that first pass. He can hold it up, do a little bit dribble, then offload it to a different player.
And even here, Neil's got so many players behind the ball, and he's still struggling to defend. I think maybe this is the problem. Like, I started playing. It was like Wednesday I started trying to qualify for Weekend League, and I was playing drop back, and it was only because people told me that actually drop back had a major nerf, so it's not as good anymore. And then I started to play with like a balanced or a pressure on possession loss.
But there you go.
It was more aggressive, and I think the more aggressive defending is now slightly better than being like too conservative.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think it was when it first got nerfed, I straight away said, it's looking like drop back defending is going to be dead. It's still annoying if you're like 3-0 down and he puts it on drop back. It's still going to be really annoying. So, but when you're 0-0 or like 2-1 up, it's not going to be as strong. So
yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely is.
Again, it's picking the right tactics to play against the right player as well. There's so many different things at work. Some people struggle against drop back. Other people, like I found in my first couple of Weekend League games, I was playing pressure on possession loss. Every time I lost the ball, my team would rush them, and to start with, I was getting quite a lot of joy.
Great flick, great few flicks actually from Mr. Nelio. Let's see if he can get the pass off Mains.
Yes, there we go, Neil.
Neil's finally got a goal back through Dries Mertens, and to be fair,
that was a good goal.
Yeah, that was a great bit of attack and play to come forward.
All right, don't break the desk.
I'm just trying to make it straight.
Don't break the desk. Well,
OCD.
I've got a gap on my side.
Oh, well, I do apologise. Now I've got a massive gap on my side. How dare you? But either way,
no, that was a great goal.
It was.
More gaps in that defence there than the desk. But no, that was a good build-up from Neil there. A couple of flicks, a couple of dragbacks, and worked that really well. And actually was quite composed in front of goal. Didn't rush it, took the touch to turn and get the finish.
Exactly. I mean, there was a few fancy little back heels and stuff like that. Made it look even better. But Mr. Nelio winning the ball back now. Let's see if he can, get a few goals back. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, so it's a long way to go. 6-1 on aggregate now, but it's going to give him some confidence that he can score goals against good players. He might get a lucky break here.
That was very close. It took a little nick off the defender, but
I think he has put a bit more pressure on his defence here. He seems to be not backing off too much. I don't know whether he's changed to balance instead of drop back, maybe. He hasn't got too many players really far back. He's got a little bit.
Maybe he has heard the advice.
He's heard my wise words.
Yeah, exactly. Of the God, which is MHayho.
Thank you.
91 on Twitch.
Yes.
Follow.
Okay, thank you.
No worries.
I'll slip you the £10 later for that.
No, yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
No, you said no. All right, no worries. I'll take your first answer. So.
Oh yeah, sure.
Anyway, Neil on the break again. Well, wasn't the break again, but as soon as I say that, he loses the ball.
Curse the commentator, but. I was about to say Bass is coming forward now.
Let's just not talk from it. Let's let them try and build something here.
Let's let them do their thing. So, the Italian team, it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. But it's just not working here. It just feels like you've got to really go very attacking if you want to win with this team. Because you know, Paulinho, I don't really... I mean, he has got good defensive stats, but I don't really rate him as a defensive centre mid, personally.
Yeah, I mean, I've not used the flashback card. I mean, in previous years, he wasn't too bad either. But again, it's because he's been in such a odd league. You know, the Chinese league's very hard to link on FIFA unless you build a Brazilian team really around him, and there's going to be a chance here as it goes to Neymar.
Near
He's
post.
have all the time in the world.
There you go.
Slots
Easy
it home.
as you like. Neymar Jr. scoring so many goals in this series, and Mr. Neilio struggling. But yeah, he's got Alan, Paulinho, Hulk, Douglas Costa, Dries Mertens, and Insigne. You know, they're six players out of your 11, and they're all quite attacking. They're all fairly attacking players. You know, they all like to get up. I'm pretty sure Paulinho and Alan have both got high.
They could do, yeah. I'm not 100% sure on Alan these days because, again, I haven't really ventured out of the Premier League yet with my team, so I need to have a little look at that. I mean, I'm 8-2 at the moment, though, in weekend league, so
yeah, you're doing well.
Quite happy.
That is really unfortunate. He just won the ball back, but the referee says no can do, Chief.
7-1 on aggregate now. I mean, it's an impossible task, really, for Neil to win.
But he's doing better than the last game.
He has. You know, at this point last game, he had no shots at all. He has a goal as well to his name now, which is even better.
Yeah, it's better than no shots on target. So, happy days.
Two
no
is
shots
higher
at all.
than zero, so.
It is indeed.
There you go.
But, you know, Mr. Neilio, mate, I don't know, man. You know, when he's, like I was saying, you know, the high attacking centre defensive mids, I think they're high attacking, and then you've got such an attacking front four, like they won't come back, or they shouldn't come back. You just want to see them all stay forward.
It is.
No one come back in the
It's almost like Neil could just go 4-2-4 and just throw everybody forward at this point. You know, he's got nothing to lose.
Just do it. Why not? He's even got Roberto Carlos.
Yeah,
running up the wing.
That left back.
It's such an attacking team.
That's going to be that swaps.
Yeah,
left
86.
Back. Yeah,
86. Yeah.
Great
ball.
Ball.
That's a really good ball.
Oh.
He cannot get there. Kepa comes out offside.
Anyway.
But
nightmare.
It's like
Absolute
just one of those
nightmare.
teams where you have to be so good at attacking
to
win the games, because that's your strongest part of the team, in my opinion. Ball down the wing for Mbappe to run onto. He's got the pace. Semedo is on a yellow card. Needs to be careful. Cannot commit. Bruchaguena. Let's see if he can do a bit of that dribbling that he's really good at. And Miss Neilio can't this time,
Neil
but giving
gives
it
it
away.
away.
So
he's given away 2 goals in this second leg, hasn't he? By
so frustrating.
I think it's one of those where you just press A hoping to kick the ball away and it doesn't actually go that far. I mean, I've given away chances like that in the box where you're holding A, you go to pass it away, and you either misplace it or you don't put enough power on it or whatever.
Oh, Miss Neilio, what's going on?
What's going on?
Oh.
I'm sure he'll pick it up. He's got 2 more games, and you've got to remember, you know, I know that Bass is a very good player, and at this point Neil's probably just thinking, get me out of this game, let's get it over with. But he almost needs to start preparing himself for the next 2-legged match, because, you know, his team are going to need him to try and pick up a win somewhere along the lines, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, you know, you've got to try and preserve your mental state in a way, and that's why people leave in foot champs. If they go 3-0 down, they're like, I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to leave the game, preserve my mental state, just move on to the next one, which I completely understand. But, you know, you've just got to try and see this one out, make sure you don't get tilted, and hopefully you can switch something up into the next game.
Yeah, well, that's it as well. You know, Neil's probably got the toughest task of coming up against Bass in his first game, so it's you know, it's not the nicest matchup for him to come into.
It gets easier from here. It's the only thing that I could say to you, Neilio.
Yeah, that's true.
But here we go. There's actually a player in the box, and it's really well blocked.
I mean, I don't think it gets that much easier anyway, though, because the other 2 guys for the Guardians are still. I mean, everyone at this stage is pretty strong.
Yeah,
that's got through. I know most teams went through anyway through the brackets due to the fixtures and the way it panned out in the groups. But still, you know, everyone's got decent players this season.
Hulk cuts back inside. It's actually a good bit of dribbling as well there from Miss Neilio. Plays the ball through. Insigne, he's going to be there. Can he finish? No. Kepa saves.
That's where he needs to be really clinical. You know, that's where Bass, you know, Bass would score. You know, it's just making sure that you convert those chances that you do get.
Just shot straight at the goalkeeper, really.
Yeah.
There's not really much you can do. But here comes Bass with Bruchaguena. Tries to go round Piqué. It doesn't matter. He couldn't get round Piqué, but he's just giving it straight back to him. Neymar, and again, you know, tries to go round the defender.
The thing is, Neil's actually defended quite well. I know he's conceded 8 goals over 2 legs, but he has been making some good tackles. It's just in that final third, it's those passes that he's, when he's given the ball away.
Like, you saw the man was coming across. I know maybe you wasn't looking at the man that you was looking to pass to, But, you know, you saw the man was coming across, maybe.
That's better.
That is much better. Here comes Dries Mertens. Easy save.
Good effort. I mean, that was the right shot to take. But, just
definitely.
Maybe not quite the power on it, I suppose. But I mean, I don't think Neil could have done much more in that opportunity. You know, it was a good shot. I don't think it was really a goal-scoring chance, but he's worked the keeper at least.
I just shoot near post every time. I just power shot near post every time. 9 times out of 10, to be honest, it goes in. Oh, that was could have been such a good through ball. Chooses not to play it. Has he got something better here? No.
That PK though, again on both sides, has been solid, making good interceptions, good
really
challenges.
Good.
It's a shame I haven't got that screen PK.
Well, it's difficult. Took a little bit of a break, didn't you? So you missed out on that one.
Yeah. I think that was actually even before then. I mean, PK's been out for a long time. I think that screen
because
that was out for like October. Yeah, that was literally like
late October,
about a month ago, wasn't it?
Ooh, that's not a great tackle.
Now,
that is going to be a foul and a free kick. Are you going to do the red free kick?
Yeah, the red
ahead.
timed free kicks that we've seen going around on social media.
Are we going to see it here?
I don't know.
We will not know either because it's not Bass that
we
we're
might
watching.
see the time finish.
Here we go. Neymar goes for it.
No. We're going to see a normal
miles
attempt.
wide.
Good effort.
Miles wide. I think somebody should just go for it. Andre Gray.
Neil really throwing out the white flag.
Yeah, scraping at the bottom of the barrel.
Sub off my 87 rated Mertens to bring on my 76 rated Andre Gray.
Yeah, scraping the bottom of the barrel well and truly.
I mean,
bringing on a Watford striker.
He's got pace, but
that's about it.
Even his shooting's just terrible, isn't it?
I mean,
this is where he scores the screen.
Yeah,
now,
you never know. He's coming forward.
You just know it.
Oh, PK, Ramos, deadly defence partnership. Imagine, PK never went to Barcelona. He went to Real Madrid. Ramos and PK. What a matchup that would have been. But here comes Gray. Let's see.
No.
Can he?
Please no.
Oh, but he gives it to Insigne. Doesn't look for the shot. Roberto Carlos. Can he find a way inside? He cannot. He's being seen out. But he does find Insigne. Plays out to Paulinho. Back to Paulinho. Can he find Gray?
No. Please no.
Giving it to Gray. He's going to go for the shot.
I just don't want Andre Gray to score.
Take a dig. Just go for it. Just go for it. You don't need to, if you get in the box, you get even an inch of room, just snapshot.
It is true.
Go for it. You're 7-1 down.
You don't win the raffle
8-1 down.
Buy a ticket.
Yeah, exactly that, mate. Here we go.
Again, though, Neil has defended well in bits. I mean, I'm not sure that was a
red free kick. Red time free kick. Is he going to do it? Neymar Jr.
I don't think they are going for the red time free kicks.
I don't think many people know about it. I think it might just be one of those myths.
Ooh.
Easy save for the keeper.
4 minutes to go. Neil needs 7 goals to take it to the third leg, which I find it to be a bit of a tough task.
Great tackle. If he mistimed that would have been a red. So
could have been.
Yeah, very, very lucky indeed. Well, not lucky. Very well defended, should I say. But here comes Mbappe. Is he going to look for one more goal, or is he just going to see it out? Neymar here. Can he find the centre mid? He can't. Butragueno's there. Not offside. Goes to the shot. Well tackled. Come on, Neil. Get one more. Get one more. We believe in you. But here comes Paulinho, and I think it's just going to be, not what we expected, but what we expected from the second game onwards. From the end of the first game onwards, we was watching the game, and it was just it's difficult to see a way back for Miss Nelio, and confirmed what we already knew, really.
That is it. That is 8-1 on aggregate to Baz then, and the Guardians will take the first point of the night. So the Guardians will be officially 1-0 up over the whole set.
There we go.
We will find out the scores from around the ground very, very shortly. We'll get those graphics up and on screen for you. And we'll see, because obviously some of those might have kicked off slightly later. One of them may have finished, one of them may not have.
Referees, in the back room, having a drink, doesn't check the watch.
So both the games are being played. So those guys there were ahead.
Referee started blew the whistle too early. Too late, sorry. Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
We'll see. But anyway, Mr. Nelio's got to pick himself up. He's still got 2 sets of games to play. Because assuming if it does go all the way, then we'll see plenty of action.
I'd expect it to go all the way.
It's going to be close.
I think so. I think it will go down to the third set, unless Mr. Nelio can win a game in the second
So
series.
you're basically saying it could be over quicker if Mr. Nelio pulled his finger out. That's what you're saying.
If he tried a bit harder, performed like he does in Weekend League to get that gold 1 finish.
There you go, Neil. You've heard it from George. Try harder.
Not try harder. It's not
that's what you just said.
Well, I didn't mean it like that. That was probably a bit harsh. But,
He's
win more games.
Backpedaling.
Don't want to upset anybody at Ubisoft. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, here we go. Shall we have a look at the other games? Well, this is from the first leg, so this is after the first leg. So Fergie and Jack drew the first leg 1-1. Davatron and Josh, it is 1 for Davatron, 3 for Josh.
Very interesting.
It could be, at the moment, tied. Because obviously, you know, if Josh wins, he goes 1-0, and Jack Fergie could go to a golden goal, potentially.
Imagine a golden goal.
Golden goal already. We need those golden goal deciders, don't we? That's what we need.
We love them.
But next up on stream, we will have Fergie versus Josh.
That'll be a good game.
That should be a very interesting game. We know that Josh is a good player.
I feel like Josh will still pick up the win. You know, he's just performed so well every time I've seen him. You know, taking Chester to the golden goal.
Yeah.
The MVP from last season. It's very difficult to...
Another
Shut
time
up.
for another
Stop.
Mr. Chester update.
There you
Go
go.
on, George.
Okay, go on then.
I'm just
Chester
saying.
update.
You know, that's
No?
you. That's all you talk about is Chester.
Yeah, sure, mate. Sure. I'm just stating the facts, you know. It's a very good situation for Josh, you know. He played really well. It looks good for him. You know, he's showing us that he is one of the better players in Arena Clash. He is one of the top boys, and, you know, maybe he'll be this season's MVP.
Another thing to mention, actually, with the Claymores, obviously they're rescheduling their game, as far as I'm aware.
Right. they are rescheduling
because,
now.
And, you know, this is a big thing. Arena Clash, obviously, we say is the sort of grassroots esports, but we have someone actually representing in an official EA tournament in the pro level.
Yeah.
So Mark Marley, congratulations to him. He is currently out in Bucharest in Romania,
smashing
competing against other pros, players like Tex, Dasari, players like that. So, you know, best luck to him, and the Claymore guys are out there. I think he's got Adam there as his coach as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, both of those guys out there, which is good to see. You know, we've got players that are progressing. We knew they were good anyway, but, you know, we're seeing them progress from Arena Clash into the pro scene, which is great.
You know, they were. I think they were pro players before they entered Arena Clash, but still, it's very good to see that they're continuing their pro career story kind of thing.
And another point to mention: do you want to be in with a chance of becoming a pro? You know, we've got the Arena Rivals that's kicked off as well tonight.
Yep,
it's on for the next 3 weeks. You can get down to your local arena, check out findoutbelong.gg, find your local arena.
There we go.
Get down to that, and if you want to be in with a chance of winning some good prizes, there's always some good prizes up for grabs. Get down to your arena, get competing, and you never know. Maybe we'll see you on the Arena Clash production here.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe one day next season, maybe. If there is a next season, who knows? But yeah, you know, it'll be very good to see.
We could see people, you know, representing, like I said, it's good to see we've got the Claymore boys that are representing on the top tier level.
Yeah.
And, you know, we could get some more people.
But because a few of the matches are a little bit further behind than we first expected, so we will be jumping in to the next game, which will be...
No, Jack versus Fergie, second leg.
Sorry, Jack versus Fergie, second
What's
leg.
the point of having a producer in here if you're not going to listen to him?
You know, it's very difficult for me. I've got so much going on in my head. I've got the monkey with the cymbals.
Yeah, that's it.
Ching, 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 ching. It's difficult for me, all right?
I know.
Then I'm trying to focus on... There are lots of words in my head, all right? It's difficult for me.
Anyway, should we go to that game? Should we see what's going on?
Let's have a little look, shall we?
Yeah, I think we should.
Before I explode.
0-0. Oh, they're
6
miles behind.
minutes? What have they been doing?
I don't know. Well,
God.
It was 1-1 after the first leg.
Blimey. Who knows? Maybe we'll see a golden goal.
Well, we've got a whole game to see first.
It's already 0-0. That's offside, that one, unfortunately.
So, Fergie playing against Jack then. So it was 1-1 in the first leg, so obviously it's going to be a tight affair.
See a Politano. Ooh.
That storyline one, though, you could...
Oh, no.
Hang on a minute. Is that
That's an inform Ronaldo.
That's a 94 Ronaldo for Jack there. Hang about. That's an instant play. At least it's not a red one. I don't know if anyone in the Arena Clash
it was
a red
just
Ronaldo,
a normal inform. Surely
could have been from an elite pack or something, though. You never know.
Surely he's got to have brought it.
Well, he might have done.
Here we go, Ronaldo. Oh! You expect so much from him, don't you? And you
do. Well, you know, he's one of those players that has
whips it
unreal amounts of shooting. I mean, he's just like an all-round great player.
Perfect. I don't know what you start.
I was playing a guy earlier who had a Ronaldo in his team. I think it was just a normal one.
Yeah.
He scored against me, and the commentator was like, "Cometh the hour, cometh Ronaldo."
Yeah.
And I don't know. I didn't really appreciate.
See,
that,
terrible analogies from commentators.
It's almost like he's been watching you.
Opened him up like a can of John West tuna. Other tuna brands obviously are available. You know how it is, man. Everyone's got to have their catchphrase. You've got the what is it?
No, come on! I really want to hear this catchphrase. Come on.
I can't remember what it is. You always unassailable lead. That's your one.
Well,
that's the one you.
Catchphrase.
Well, it is. You say it every time. You say it every time
just
a team
like
wins.
Using big words.
I know you do, because you like to
Makes me look clever.
Smart.
Makes me look clever.
Look at me, my blazer on. Haven't even got your badge on, mate.
Sorry, it's
What are you
literally
doing?
there. If you want to pass it to me, you can.
Nah, can't reach.
Oh.
Sorry, mate. But either way, you know, an early chance from Jack. Ronaldo potentially could have finished that had it been a bit better placement into the top corner.
It's got Drogba there as well, actually, which would be interesting to see if that Drogba is the icon swap.
Man.
Was it 23 out of 24
this looks
tokens?
like an insane lineup, actually. Inform Ronaldo, Drogba, Guardiola.
So actually then, maybe that Drogba can't be, 'cause you couldn't have got Drogba and Guardiola from foot swaps.
No, that is
so you
true.
must have purchased
Or
something.
maybe he purchased Guardiola.
Maybe.
Or maybe he packed Guardiola.
I mean, anything's possible.
Anything is possible in the world of FIFA. Maybe he packed the Ronaldo. But he's got Militao.
We'll have to try and find out. We'll have to try and find out what
Van Dijk.
Jack's done. Need to figure out. Here we go. Chance here. There's a great opportunity for
That's
the
a
ball
really
through.
good pass. Marlin!
Yeah, there's definitely a golfing class in teams here. That's going to
Yeah.
be probably the Inform Marlon, who
Yeah.
you know, was, I think he's an 81. Really, really fast. Really good agility. But yeah, then at the other end, you've got that new Inform Ronaldo. So
You got Paulinho, Politao. You got Insigne. Oh, he's gone for it! Oh, my
pass.
Lord!
that would have been a nice one to see, wouldn't it?
That would have been... That actually... Because we were saying off stream, we were saying like how good of a card that actually looks. If that would have went in, that might have spurred me on to do that card.
Yeah. I mean, I think you can do it by just scoring goals, though. I don't think you have to win the games necessarily. I think that's what
He's
the EA
going
did
for a
this
lot
time.
of
They
finesses.
tweaked it with the new Trossard card.
Right.
You have to score goals and win the game.
Right.
So that people can't help each other out.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people were doing like 3 goals of every single team or
Yeah,
whatever.
they were like looking to...
Yeah.
like they'd go into a game.
Get the shortcuts almost.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, you know, if the option's there and the community want to do that, that's absolutely great. Why not?
I mean, yeah, true. But here comes Marlon Van Dijk. There, as always, you know, it's exactly what you expect. Ben Yedder. One to watch Ben Yedder, maybe?
Could be. I think there's an Inform Ben Yedder as well.
There is.
Yeah, he's got one to watch, normal card.
We're expecting player of the month, Ben
yeah,
Yedder,
he
but we
didn't
didn't
get it,
see
did he? It was Thiago Silva in the end.
But actually, he goes for it. That's really unlucky from Jack again. You know, from Fergie. Jack's got the much better team. Like,
On paper,
massively. Yeah. I feel like Fergie's playing better at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, the ball's definitely been up this end of the field a lot more, apart from that first chance we had with Ronaldo. So, yeah, good to see even there. You know, he's got a lot of strong players. So, you know, Allen, Lenglet, you know, they're players that are quite overpowered compared to like their rating. Even Marlon's a solid player for his rating.
Yeah, I mean, he's got great stats. Great stats, hasn't he?
There we go. Oh, good block again.
Great block. Yeah, that's just what you expect from Van Dijk, isn't it? To be there every time, no matter what.
He's almost like, you know, he's so worth the investment. You know, he's super expensive, but, you know he's going to perform well for you.
But here we go. Jack's finally got a chance to get a little bit of possession on the ball. Doesn't need to look for the unnecessary pass. Ronaldo's got so much space! Great save.
Yeah, when Ronaldo gets space like that, there's a good chance he's going to score. And actually, that's quite a disappointing finish in the end.
Yeah, you know,
save,
it's difficult. He went across goal. Just go near post. Literally, like, I don't know why. Near post is so much more reliable than shooting across goal, in my opinion, as FIFA. Oh, imagine if that got through to Drogba. Ronaldo's got it back again. Is he going to go for it? Finesse! Great save again from Ter Stegen. You don't like Ter Stegen.
Well, no, it's not that I don't like him. I changed today because I was using Alisson and I just thought he wasn't performing very well.
Yeah.
But I don't know, there was just something about, because I had to change, when I got Ter Stegen, I had to buy Lenglet as well, so I had to make two big purchases. You know, it was like 100k worth of players. It's quite a lot to commit.
It is a lot to commit, indeed.
Great chance
you know,
now,
you
though.
just got to go for
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Is he going to go across box this time? Great save again from the goalkeeper. And maybe could have just let the goalkeeper pick that one up, but chooses to just get it clear anyway. Politao gives it to Insigne. One more added minute. Can he get out wide? He can't. Van Dijk's going to be there to track down the man. I think that's going to be half-time at 0-0. But one more chance? No. Half-time 0-0. Imagine. It stays 0-0 for the whole game. First 0-0 we've had an arena clash in a game.
I mean, there's been plenty of chances, though. You know, we've had 4 shots on target from Jack, 3 on target from Fergie, and, you know, Fergie hit the bar as well.
87 Drogba, so he's brought that Drogba.
Yeah, he's actually subbed him off as well. He's brought on Orsic. I think his name's Orsic.
Yeah.
Orsic.
Yeah.
He's a player that I think he actually has more in-game stats than Messi.
He does.
Messi's a 94 rated. Orsic is like an 82 inform.
I can't wait for him to get team of the season.
It's absolutely mental.
He's going to get to like 84 rating. They're going to run out of stats to upgrade.
Yeah, he has like more in-game stats than Messi. It's crazy.
Like, what were they thinking?
He's like 100. He's about 100k, I think, at one stage.
He is expensive,
and I think he might have dropped to about 80k, but
still expensive.
Mad for a player that you can't fit him in the starting 11 because I think he's from like the Croatian league, and I believe he is Croatian. So he's not easy to link. I mean, unless you can link him to a couple of icons.
You'd rather just super sub him, really. Let's be real. But Insigne gets so much room. Really good save from I think it's Alisson, is it? Yeah, probably Alisson.
There's a lot of chances falling for Fergie, and Jack. I feel like Jack's living on the edge a bit here.
Yeah, Jack's definitely got the better team, but Fergie's got the better play style, in my opinion. He's just playing so much better right now. But here comes Walker. Can we see a shift in the momentum? Let's see what Walker can do. He gets the better of the defender, passes it down the wing to Sissoko. A few step overs, not something you usually see.
No, definitely not.
Plays it across the ground, nobody's going to be home. Wins it back again. Paulinho gets it. And Jack gave it away again. But here comes Fergie. Let's see what he can do. Dembele now. He's got the ball. Can he get it past Van Dijk? Van Dijk's just running across the pitch. He doesn't care. He's tracking every man down.
He gets everywhere. Goes for the long ball. That's going to be wasted.
Yeah, Stegen got the ball again at his feet.
Needs to be a little bit careful here. Doesn't want to be trying to be too clever in his own defence with the keeper.
Doesn't want to do an Alisson, Tries to dribble the player, goes to the fake shot on it. You just look a bit of an idiot, don't you, really, when that happens?
Yeah, I mean, it looks really good if you pull it off, but if it goes wrong, then it goes terribly wrong.
That's a great pass, and Insigne just not got the strength, but it doesn't matter. Van Dijk's given a sloppy pass, not something that you'd usually see. Marlon now got the ball, goes to the cut inside again, Van Dijk.
Yeah, it's been a really good defensive display in a way from Jack. I know there's been a lot of shots from Fergie, but they've all been from quite far out. There's not really been any, one-on-ones, any through balls, anything like that. It's been quite a defensively strong performance from both players.
I saw Kanate,
yeah. Road to final.
Oh,
road to final
okay.
For I think it's
83 rated, isn't he?
I think he might be 82.
French, right?
Yeah, French centre-back. Yeah. He's actually quite a solid player. You can see Osimhen come on as well, the Nigerian player from Ligue 1. St. Maximin as well coming on up front, going for some pace up here now.
Yeah, getting all the subs on. He's going to need them. And I feel like if he gets those fresh legs out, but here comes Theo Walcott. Can he find the finish? And no, he cannot. That two-star weak foot and that terrible shooting has come to haunt Walcott,
Well, it was on his right foot and he's right-footed.
Ah, okay.
Sorry to burst your bubble there.
That's fine.
I think he has a 3-star weak foot as well.
He's got terrible shooting.
He's not the greatest in front of goal. He's literally just pure pace, Walcott. Yeah. I don't know if
it was stupidly expensive as well.
He also has no skill moves, so it's not even like you can really create too much with it. But here's a man that does have skill moves and a weak foot.
If he would have went down there, it could have potentially been a penalty, but I don't know what's going on right now. Is he just playing for golden goal?
I don't know. It's just I think both players are playing quite well defensively. I mean,
great switch.
They're not really creating any crazy, obvious chances that they should be scoring.
Here we go. St. Maximin. Let's see what he can do.
Again, great defence.
Yeah.
I think we have to credit both players defensively here. I don't think it's a lack of attack in football. They're both creating chances in and around the box, but nothing crazy. They're both just sort of cancelling each other out at the moment.
I mean, I don't know. Fergie's coming forward and he is looking really good. But when Jack comes forward, he just doesn't have any options available. And considering the team he's got, he's got a pretty super team.
Well, the thing is, if he gets one shot off, he's got a big chance of scoring it with someone like Ronaldo.
That Walcott shot there, I was expecting that to go in and go completely against the run of play. But there we go. Here comes Politao.
So Josh did win 4-2 overall. So it is officially 1-1 now on the scoreboard.
Very interesting indeed. So this match could decide it.
It could.
To see who takes the lead.
Yeah, it will decide who takes the early lead, 2-1 overall, and we're going to see a chance with Walcott down the wing. He's got the pace.
Can he find Ronaldo though, or
Orsic? I think it's Orsic.
It's a very difficult name to pronounce. But either way, here comes St. Maximin. He's got the pace.
Yeah, it could be a good counter-attack on here.
Pass, though. He's go for Insigne. Insigne's got no stamina at all.
He's got nothing left.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. I think he's used up all his subs, hasn't he? So
yeah, I'm not sure actually, but we're going to potentially see Ronaldo running through here.
That's not good. Goes for Orsic, but he's not going to be there. Defender's going to be in front of him, and we've only got 12 minutes left before we see the first 0-0.
Don't curse it.
I'm not trying to curse it, but I'm just saying it's looking very, very close right now. Fergie, I feel like Fergie's deserved to probably have a goal, but now it's starting to come into the part of the game where it's going to be all Jack because of the players he's got on his pitch. And a chance there, but
goes begging again. There's so many half chances that could be, but they're not.
They're just whacking the ball now straight up the other end.
Yeah, it's becoming very much who can just quickly get a counter-attack on because, both sets of players are tired. There's a lot of stamina been drained.
I feel
from
like
the players.
just see it out. Just see it out. This is coming from Fergie's perspective. Just see it out. Play for the golden goal, but now he's got a really good chance.
Again, Van Dijk is there.
Absolutely insane player. I would say for Fergie right now, if he sees it out for the golden goal, he gets fresh legs. Everyone's on fresh legs again. Just play how you played in the first bit, and you have a real good chance. But here comes Ronaldo. He's got so much room. Ronaldo!
Oh, good save.
Great save indeed. 86 minutes, not long to go at all. The sub's going to be made. Walcott's going to be coming off.
Doesn't have any other subs on the bench. They're all 75 rated, so Jack doesn't really have much more to offer either. We're going to have a quick look at formations here. 4-2-3-1. Both of them running the same formation. Don't want to forfeit the game.
So 4-2-3-1 count as 4-2-3-1 apparently. So they're just going to both go ahead and use it. Look at that. Look at that though.
Jack's got a lot of possession. I think the tide has definitely turned in the second half for sure.
100%. It was all Fergie in the first half. Now that all the players' staminas are dropped,
he's moving the keeper.
They're just all coming into their own.
Going to see a late chance here. There's only 3 minutes to go, so a goal now would surely kill off any hope for the opposition.
He's actually had to play it all the way back to the halfway line, but he's played it back up so well. Walcott!
There it is!
There it is indeed for Jack Marshall, and that could be the goal to take the point for the Pirates. As surprising as it is, he was just being seen out in the first half. He didn't have any chances, but there you go. Theo Walcott.
That's it. Making up for his earlier shot
on
where
his right foot.
Hit the post on his right foot again, and he scores it this time. 81 shooting. It's that pure pace and dribbling, though. Are we going to see any chance of Fergie right at the end? It's going to be pretty tough.
It's that Van Dijk, man. It's literally since the stamina bars have dropped to half. Van Dijk has just been an absolute monster. He's had no chance. Is he going to go for the finesse from the outside of the box? He didn't do it a few times.
Again, Van Dijk.
Van Dijk is always there. They need to nerf Van Dijk, man. He's crazy.
That's been the story of this match is Van Dijk has been the one to just stop it. And I think Jack's probably going to just try and keep a little bit of possession now, maybe see it out. Well, he's giving it away, though. One last chance. It's got to be rushed.
It has got to be rushed, but here we go. Saint-Maximin. Insigne's got the ball. Gives it to Osimhen. No, Van Dijk.
And that's it. The referee has blown it there.
Oh, wow.
Credit to Jack there. He rode the luck a little bit in the first half, but then the second half turned it around and has come away with a goal. Probably had the better chances in the second half. That Van Dijk really coming up clutch for him, though.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely massive in that back four. Every chance. If it was a sloppy pass, Van Dijk was there.
He was there every
if it was a pass in the midfield and it just didn't have enough pace on it to reach its target, Van Dijk was there. It's anything. Literally anything, man. He's always there. And I don't know how much he is, 300, 400, 500,
at one stage he was mad price, but I don't know what he is now.
I don't care how much he is. Buy him. Buy him. Him and Alisson in goal.
Also, you've got the Road to Final Joe Gomez card as well that's out. That's going to get a few upgrades.
Just buy a full Liverpool team.
Yeah, you pretty much
buy a full Liverpool team, Alisson, Van Dijk, Gomez, Trent, Robertson. Beautiful. That Scream Milner, even though it was an SBC, if you haven't done it already, gutted. No. Henderson, just kidding. Fabinho, Road to Final card. Is it Road to Final card?
I think there is one, yeah.
And then you got Wijnaldum maybe at camp.
Yeah, maybe. He's got an inform.
Yeah, uses inform. Then you got Salah, Mane, Robbie Firmino. What more can you ask for? Perfect team. Best team in the world. Champions of Europe. Soon to be champions of England.
Yeah, soon to be. Not yet. Anyway, we are going to see the scores on the doors very shortly.
Yeah.
The Pirates are officially 2-1 up after the first set of fixtures. Baz with a convincing win over Mr. Neilio 8-1. Jack scraping through there against Fergie to win 2-1. Josh coming up 7-3 victor against Davitron. So we'll see Fergie versus Josh in the next set of games.
Right.
And, it's pretty close right now.
I want your predictions. I want your predictions for this next set. So Baz, Fergie, Davitron. I don't see.
It's going to be tough because we're going to obviously see Fergie versus Josh to start with. It's difficult because we know Josh is a great player and Fergie just played very well. But the thing is, we might see that Fergie might have himself being out-teamed every time.
Yeah.
So he might be almost on the back foot. But, we saw he played really well in the first half.
Yeah.
But when his stamina was getting depleted, he was struggling in that second half big time.
I think the only person on the Pirates that will win in this next set of fixtures is Josh. I feel like I'm sorry, lads. Obviously, this is just my predictions, but I feel like Miss Nelio is. I think he's against Bass this time, right?
No, Davitron.
Davitron.
He already
sorry.
played Bass.
Yeah. And Davitron, he played really well. He picked
against
up
Josh.
a win against Josh. Yeah, he lost.
No, he lost.
But either way, right. I'm just saying 2-1 to the Guardians in this one. I just can't see Nelio or Jack winning.
It'll be tough because Jack against Fergie there. Jack sort of scraped through 2-1, whereas when you see the teams on paper, I can see the monkey going in your head. But yeah, you throw me off now. But Jack against Fergie, 2-1. Jack scraped through with a team that is way better on paper than his opposition.
Yep.
So he's now going to play Bass, who we know has got a great team and is a great player. So it's going to be tough. Whereas we know Fergie's a good player, but he just doesn't quite have the team at the moment to compete with that, Ronaldo and things like that.
Definitely.
Van Dijk. So
that Ronaldo was just insane. I would like to see him done more. I'm not going to lie, for how expensive that card actually is and how good that card actually is. Same for Drogba. He got subbed off very early. Even sorry, Orsic.
Okay.
We didn't see anything of him either.
Yeah,
really.
we didn't see much. We saw quite a lot of Walcott though. We had that really good chance where he hit the post, and then he had the other chance where he did score. I think both of them should have been goals. He should have scored the first one, but obviously missing hitting the post.
I feel like Ronaldo should have had a hat trick. Honestly, he had two shots. Where he was through on goal by himself. Plenty of time to either place it in the bottom corner or power it near post, but he just didn't.
So Ronaldo should have had a hat-trick from 2 shots.
Well, no, I'm just saying he should have scored both of those, and there was another chance for him on the pitch at some point. You tried to stitch me up, mate, but it's just not working right now.
Should we get into some other games? I'm sure they're getting ready.
I'm sure they're getting ready. I'm sure they're putting their squad fitnesses on.
Well, they probably would have had to wait for these guys because I don't know why they were so far behind.
Monkeys. That's why. Which button do I press to invite? That's what they were doing.
Okay.
That's what FIFA players are at the moment, unfortunately. Just don't know how to invite people.
Wow. Totally unrelated story. If anyone wants to come and cast FIFA and not
feel
go
free.
to 5 shots at the whole community,
feel free.
Then
they deserve shots being fired.
Wow. Okay.
Pew, pew, pew.
Wow.
Pew, pew, pew.
I mean, carry on.
You see them all on Twitter, man. Terrible. Is that your TFT emote, is it?
No, this is me digging a hole for you.
Oh, thank you. That's your little TFT character, isn't it? You dig me the hole, put the gravestone there, and then you point at it. That's what you usually do to me in TFT. Yeah, all right, mate.
Anyway,
whatever.
I'm sure these guys are getting ready to get into another game.
It's
We've got
fine.
plenty of time.
I'm just hoping that phone rings and your wife's just like, "Oh, Matt, the water's broke. Oh, I've got to go. Oh, yes, see you, Matt. Oh, what a travesty."
And
right.
all we'll get for another 2 hours.
Yeah, just me staring at the camera going, yeah.
Anyway,
FIFA 20.
Anyway, Pirates are 2-1 up. It is all sort of a winner takes all kind of thing. It's 2-1. First team to 5 gets their unassailable lead.
There you go.
Throw it in there for you.
You have to.
But they could win all 3 games here. If the Pirates do win all 3, they win and they go through to the semi-finals. So it's all on the table now.
Whoever's waiting for in the semi-finals, Invincibles or Steelers, I don't know which one it's going to be. Obviously, it's still going to be a very, very hard game for them. But Fergie versus Josh, this is going to be a very interesting game. I expect Josh to win it.
You can see Fergie's team already here. He's already in the... was he going for 4-2-3-1? Yeah, he is.
Marlon Insigne.
He's going to check out the team as well, see if there's any changes. I think a lot of them do start 4-5-1 because you can get good chemistry in quite easily. With that, you can link up players very easily. You can just have a hard link down the right. Same team and same nation.
Is that a jam Franco Zola?
I think there was a Zola in there. Yeah, I think there was.
There is. Militao.
Again, that wouldn't be
Carlos Piqué.
That wouldn't be from foot swaps. We're going to see Josh on the attack early then in the dark kit. Fergie in the white. So we're going to see if Josh can clutch up another win. And we're going to see if Fergie can maybe pick up his first victory as a tough fought contest against Jack in his first one.
I feel like, Josh is definitely going to be the player that clutches up and wins all his games in this series. I just have a feeling he's got that Messi, he's got that Zola. They've both got such dirty dribbling, absolutely disgusting.
Well, the thing is, you can see there already. You know, he's very comfortable just to keep hold of the ball and just dribble it around the box. We'll see if Fergie can produce anything with his first attack.
Let's see what we can do with Dembele, Paulinho. Is that Paulinho playing up front?
Maybe it's just a formation change at the start. Maybe he's just waiting for him. And
he is sitting very high up.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's also a lot of players committed forward here, and Josh is going to have a quick chance to counter-attack.
Let's see, Mascherano gives the ball to Bernard out wide. Let's see what Bernard can do with it. Cuts inside. Can he get the pass across? He cannot. Defender correctly positioned in front of the attacker and well defended. But here comes Fergie down the other end. Let's see what he can do. Allen gives it to Costa. Can he get past Paulinho? They've both got very similar pace, is the thing with this Paulinho card.
Yeah.
You know, he's very, very fast.
Well, the thing I'm realising here as well, look at Fergie. He's got one man back in defence right now. That is it.
Yeah, let's see what Messi can do.
He's throwing a lot of bodies forward.
Yeah, Kanate, you know, it's not very good. Even when he has got really good pace, you know, really good strength, you don't really want to be leaving him on alone on an island.
Against Messi.
Against Messi, a player that is renowned for his dribbling.
Oh, he's done it again.
It's absolutely beautiful. Douglas Costa, can he find the pass, or is he going to go for the shot and just takes too much time? Mascherano gets it away from him.
But again, he's definitely getting his left and right back to not necessarily join the attack. You might just have him on balanced attack, but he's thrown a lot of players forward very quickly. I'll tell you what, as well, he might be playing drop back, because look how fast they're all behind the ball as well. So maybe that's a reason why Fergie's stamina was drained so much in the last game.
Drop back, angry react. Not good at all. But here we go, Eder.
Just in the ear, Mark Marley has made the top 16.
Wow.
So that's a big congratulations to him.
Congratulations. You know, Arena Clash finalist from last season. And made top 16.
Doing well.
That's fantastic. Very
good news.
Very proud of him. Very happy for him. And I'm sure a few of the lads in the Twitter chat will be saying, you know, congratulations to him. I'm sure a lot of people will be saying congratulations to him. Let's see if he can go on and win it.
Well, because he was originally going. He got an email to say that he was going. Then he got told he wasn't going. It was a mistake.
Awkward.
And then he got told he was going. So, yeah, he did get messed around a little bit, but he's going to take the opportunity with both hands. And, congratulations.
It's all good. We all make mistakes. Oh, the pass was on for Messi there. He was running straight from the goal. The defender was not tracking it. Paulinho, can he get the ball to anybody? Kanate. Great strength. Right, great strength. Now let's see what Fergie can produce. Needs to produce something big here.
It's quite an end-to-end game so far.
Semedo's going to be there. Can Dembele get it back? He cannot. Gives it back to Josh here.
I don't know if Fergie's maybe changed his approach now. He's got a lot more men behind the ball. He's not committing his left and right back forward as much now.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. I feel like he's definitely still playing a defensive position. Wow! Messi just... Who was that? Was that Kanate?
I don't know, but he was on the floor. No, it wasn't.
He was. Here we go, Messi! There you go. That's exactly what you want to see from your main man.
That is.
Lionel Messi.
Solid goal. Good finish. Not sure who that is in the crowd, but...
Not Lionel Messi.
No.
Look at it. Just
good
look
finish.
at it.
Well, he's a player that,
his foot straight through
when Messi has a shot, there's a very high percentage chance that it's going straight in the net.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
It is. As a TIFO from about, I think it was FIFA 95, maybe.
Oh, really?
I think so,
cool.
yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. Didn't TIFO in 1995?
Seasons. Yeah, one of the new season rewards. We see a substitution there as well. I think that was Douglas Costa heading off.
Yeah, he hasn't really done too much. You know, he hasn't really got too much pace either.
He's brought Marlon on.
He's brought Marlon on. Okay, interesting. I don't know. Yeah, Marlon did play well. You know, he had a few decent shots, but I think you need to be playing through that Politano, sorry, a little bit more. You know, he's such a fabulous card, and he's obviously so good at shooting that finesse shot where it hit the bar.
Yeah, it was a good effort.
If that would have gone in, that would have been a completely different game. Completely different in that last
He's
one.
on side here.
But here we go. Let's see what we can do. Goalkeepers come out early. No need to take any chances. Just punch that out of play. Get rid. Semedo now. Can he find the pass? He cannot. Bernard intercepts. Messi now. Down the wing.
Here.
Langlet. He's not. Surely Langlet cannot catch him up. Messi's got so much room to work the ball. What's he going to go for? Is he going to go for the pass? He does. Goes to the back post. And nothing's going to be there. Can Messi get to the ball again? Cannot. Oh, he's giving it away in the midfield. And Messi here. He's surely got to score. Fantastic defending again.
Yeah, got away with that one a little bit there, didn't he, Fergie?
And again, giving it away.
Yeah, very high up the pitch as well, which is
so often. Gianfranco Zola going for a goal, goes to the shot, great save, rebounds.
Oh, he doesn't want to play it there. God, he needs to get rid of the ball here. Living dangerously right now, and you can see he's leaving 3 men up the pitch here as well. So,
attack and style of play.
Yeah, Fergie's trying to leave a few men forward maybe to hit on the counter. So like a 4v5 here, but again, Josh has defended really, really well so far.
Yeah, it's been really good from Josh.
Oh, he's engaging in the play quite high up the pitch as well. You know, he's been winning the ball back in that half of the field quite a lot.
But that's, in my opinion, that's just lackadaisical from Fergie. You know, losing the ball in the middle of the field, that's not something you can do when you're coming up against the likes of Messi, Gianfranco Zola. One pass and they're going to be throwing goal.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to be biting the dust. You just cannot do it. You got to be more careful with the ball. You got to treat it almost like a little baby. Protect it. Don't let it go. You're so horrible. You are so cruel. So cruel to me. I'm trying my hardest.
Some lovely analogies. We love
Shut me down. I'm trying my hardest.
Anyway, are we going to see Marlon produce anything? No, we are not.
We aren't. But
I think Josh has defended really well so far in this half. I mean, I'm probably going to curse him now, but
he said it again.
He's been doing pretty well so far at shutting the door. Every time that Fergie has half a chance, someone is there from Josh's team.
Definitely. Defending so well, but again, Fergie just not really protecting the ball how you should do in the midfield. And a lot of errors. Half-time has come round fast.
1-0. It's a close game. One shot on target for Egg Fried Royce, which is Fergie.
Not a great one.
Josh only had 2 shots on target. So not a game where we're seeing a lot of chances so far. But these guys are playing pretty well, and it's a tight contest.
Yeah, it's a very tight contest. And, you know, you expect Josh... I expect Josh to take this one, personally.
Yeah.
But let's see what Fergie can do. You know, he's had a few chances. Just needs to tighten up the passes a little bit, maybe. There are a few things he can do, but let's see if Josh can retain his lead and bring home another point for the Pirates.
Yeah, I mean, he obviously did pretty well in his first game. Was it 7-3 or something? Wasn't it? You know, he played very well. He's obviously scored a lot of goals, so he's feeling confident. And you know, why wouldn't you when you got the likes of Zola and Messi in your attacking Arsenal?
Exactly. So here we go. Fergie with Insigne gives it away.
So
to
Jack
Josh
winning
again.
2-1 against Bass.
Well.
Davatron 2-1 against Mr. Nelio.
Okay.
So it could be 4-2 on aggregate and we could go to the last set. But only a goal in it in every single fixture so far.
Yeah, so as I predicted, as it stands, you know, it's looking like the Guardians are going to take 2 points.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah. Because Fergie's obviously going to turn it around, isn't he?
Good
easy clap.
Good attempt at saving. Good attempt at saving.
It's not a save. It's an easy clap, mate. Fergie's going to turn it around, easy peasy. Watch this. Watch this space.
Remember your prediction when you said the only person to
Yeah, well, I was
win
lying, wasn't I? I was tricking you. Haha, you baited. What you say? Easy clap. Yeah, you're right. Easy clap.
Oh, dear me.
Either way, let's see. You know, Fergie's got a decent team. That's the one thing I'd like to see him improve on if he can get past this knockout stage with the Guardians.
Well, the thing is, you know, if you play weekend league, if you play squad battles and div rivals, you can make a fortune every week. And if you want to do a bit of trading, or you know, if you get lucky with an SBC and some of those packs, you could see yourself improve your team pretty quickly.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know what rewards you're going for this weekend, but if you get gold 1, you get 200k packs. If you get gold 2, you get 2 rare mega packs and a rare gold pack. There's some fantastic rewards. If you take coins as well from div rivals, you can easily make 100k, and that's a star player for your team.
Well, the other thing as well is what I started to do today, actually. I spent about 30,000 coins on bronze packs, made about 70k back selling all the Chinese Super League players and the MLS players.
Cash money, but here we go.
It is. There's a lot of coins to be made at the moment with the bronze pack method. You know, a lot of the league SBCs are coming out at the moment. You've got the Chinese League, the MLS come out yesterday, Bundesliga as well. If you pack any good Bundesliga players, they can go for a fortune.
I am very happy that they didn't remove the league SBCs.
Yeah, because there was a lot of rumours, weren't there, at one stage
they
that they weren't coming out.
Objectives. But they are doing the objectives as well, which I like to see. A lot of people have been saying, you know, the content hasn't been as good this year. But I feel like they did release the content a bit willy-nilly last year. You know, there was so many promotions. And although I did like it, it was sometimes a bit like, you know, God, give us a break. Like, let me have one weekend where I don't need to grind.
I think it was better last time because we had the Icon SBCs as well.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that I know it's cool to have these Icon swaps and to grind the challenges, to unlock them, so you feel a bit more like you've earned that Icon. However, I love the fact... We'll go to that in a second, shall we? Let's carry on with this.
Zola coming through on goal. That was a fantastic pass. Really good pass. And he's actually beaten the defender. Can he find the man on the edge of the box? He can. It's Bernard!
Oh, lovely.
Great finish. Josh, 2-0 up now.
It was that pass, wasn't it, when he was sort of central. straight through the gap between the left back and the left centre back,
So
and it was a man running straight through on goal with Zola. So great goal, great ball from Josh there, well worked. Shame the defender just lifted his leg.
What are you doing? Oh man.
But no, going back to the icons, last year it was cool because it affected the market as well. All the player prices were way higher last year because you would need, players like Muller at the moment are like 7 or 8k.
Yep.
Last year he was like 25k.
Yeah,
because you needed
him
for SBCs.
Yeah,
exactly. He was a higher rated player.
But I like that. I like the fact that you can go and buy an 84 rated player and he not be 25k. I like that. I don't like the fact that last year, you went to buy a player for your team that was like 5k a week ago, and now he's 25k because they've released a Team of the Week SBC.
Yeah.
I understand that it's a market, so it can fluctuate and go up and down wildly, but it's just a bit frustrating with the Icon SBCs that everything costs so much all the time.
Yeah, but I also think that it gave the bronze rares and the silver rares a bit more of a purpose. This year, you can literally just run them through all the silver upgrades, etc.
That is very true. Because you had the bronze, silver, and the gold starter things for the icons. But here we go, Messi, such good skill. Can he get the last shot off? He cannot. Oh, really? Messi's just actually insane this year.
He's worth a lot of coins this year as well. He was about 1.2 mil last I checked. I don't know what he is now.
Insane.
But yeah, he's an expensive player to have in the team.
I know T-Bone Capone actually packed Messi for one of his viewers.
Very nice.
The other day when he was opening their awards. He went mental.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
He's never packed Messi or Ronaldo before, so I can imagine that it would be incredible for him. But here comes Marlon, and it's just going to be taken away, but needs to be careful here.
Risky at the back.
Yeah, but just punts it away. Doesn't need to mess around with it. You definitely don't want to mess around with it there. And again, being pressed hard.
Yeah, it's that pressure on possession loss, I think, at the moment for Fergie. He's got nothing to lose at the moment in this leg. But, you've got to keep in touch with your opposition here. 2 goals, it's easy enough to turn around over a second leg.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't want to concede a third because it could make it a bit more of a mountain to climb.
If he can hang, I feel like Fergie is he's a good player. He is definitely a good player. He looks promising.
Yeah.
But there are just a few times where he kind of drops off a little bit. But here we go. This is the chance. Marlon cuts inside, looks at the sweat across goal. It's just so frustrating. It's hard to watch.
He tried to bait him, I think.
Yeah, for the
sweat. He saw that coming,
but then
and he was looking
Van
for it.
Dijk came across,
PK.
or PK, sorry, and it's just a bit difficult to see.
Yeah, he tried to bait him with that. The player was making the run.
Smash it near post. I've said it 6 times already. I understand.
Smash it near
just
post.
Smash it. He did the goalkeeper movement to try and look for the sweat across goal. Just smash it. Just give it.
Smash it.
Whack it. Oh, so difficult. It's difficult for the player. It's difficult for the commentator as well. But yeah, let's see what he can do here. Marlon, let's see what he can do. Goes to the pass inside.
Save.
Wow.
Couldn't do much more there, to be honest.
Stegen.
Yeah, couldn't
you
do
don't
much more
like
there.
him, but he's been producing saves in Arena Clash this season. PK gets it away upfield. He's going to go out for a throw.
So,
4 minutes left of regular time.
Maybe one more chance. If he can pull 1 goal back and make it 2-1, it is, game on very much in the second leg. But again, it's just, I feel like it's difficult for Fergie because he is out-teamed. He's got Marlon up front compared to Josh's Messi. So there's a big golfing class. Just on paper, the teams that they have are so different.
Yeah. I don't know who he brings Marlon off for. I've forgotten. Do you remember?
Douglas Costa he took off.
I feel like just leave Douglas Costa on. Bring him on at bring Marlon on in the 70th minute.
Yeah, when he's got more of an impact for pace. But I mean, mind you, he's got there's Osimhen up there as well.
Yeah, but Osimhen's only got 83 pace, right?
He might be a bit
84.
quicker than that, I think.
I know it's not much. I know it's not, not much. I know it's not 90.
I think he is high 80s.
Is it?
I think he is high 80s, yeah.
I know it's not 88 or 89 or anything. Definitely
honestly,
not.
I can't remember.
But either way, it doesn't matter. Here comes Zola. Not got much stamina. Let's see what he can do. Going to go for the pass inside and going to get away eventually. That's going to be full-time whistle being blown.
Solid first leg from Josh then. 2-0. It's, didn't concede, but there were chances there for Fergie, so there's still a very good chance that Fergie could get in the second leg. You can see only 2 shots on target to 3, so a very tight net affair there.
Not great at all, but, I keep going back to it. Fergie does play well. He does play a good game.
Yeah.
The style of play as well is really good. But there are a few things. Just tighten up the passes in a few areas. And it's difficult. When he's coming forward, he doesn't really have too many options with the striker. And the options when he gets there, he doesn't know which ones to take. He doesn't know whether to shoot, whether to go for the pass. Maybe just a bit of overthinking. I'm not too sure. But, he's definitely got a little bit to work on. Let's see if he can change something, get back in the zone into the second game.
Well, he's been very tight in his other games as well. He had a 1-1 draw against Jack and then just a 1-0 defeat. So, he's not been losing by sort of anything, really.
That's what I mean. He's very, very close to, performing really well. And he is so close. And it's hard to watch because he's so close.
I think as well, like we said, it's very much because he's being out-teamed as well. He's got the likes of Inform Marlon up front versus, the likes of Messi and Ronaldo. So, if he had a Messi or Ronaldo, could it be a totally different story?
Could be a literally completely different story, couldn't it? Like, let's be real. If, I don't know, Dries Mertens maybe up front, look for that Dries Mertens, because I think you've had him as well, and you really liked him.
Yeah, I think this year as well, it's very much like those players with the agility,
Pace,
the balance,
dribbling,
the
everything.
small, agile players. That's why Messi's so good this year.
Yeah.
Previous years, Messi's been pretty pointless and pretty useless in
Because of the
game,
strength.
despite the fact he was like one of the highest rated players, because he wasn't tall, fast, or like strong or good in the air. Those were 4 key factors over previous years.
But here we go.
But enough about Messi and previous years, because we're going to jump back in. Fergie in the red kit, and he's going for the early pause again.
Please don't sub Douglas Costa off this early. You don't need to. Like, I wouldn't even mind seeing Insigne up front.
I mean, he likes to change it around, but I don't know why he subs off.
Why so early? That is so frustrating, dude. You've got fresh legs. Use them at the end of the game. I don't know. Obviously, he loves Osherman, obviously. But you don't need to bring him off that early.
I don't know. I mean, Douglas Costa is a great player. I don't know. Maybe Fergie's tried him in the past and doesn't get on with him, so maybe that's why
it's just the chemistry, but it's different. It's hard, isn't it? Because
it's an early change that you could use late in the game.
Early changes are just frustrating. Even bringing them on at half time, just give it a chance. Give it a chance to let your team.
He'd have more of an impact if he came on a little bit later in the game.
Yeah, agreed.
He's coming on when everybody's got full stamina, so his pace isn't as obvious.
Here we go, Messi. Great save. Great save. Just tips it out of play. Doesn't get too much on it though. But corner goes near post and seen out. I think it's going to be another corner actually. Paulinho. Oh no.
Goal kick.
Comes off Paulinho. Goes out for a goal kick. Don't think Politão's going to win that one, but he actually gets it back, Fergie. Let's see what he can do now. Paulinho gives it to Osherman. Being tracked far back by PK and looks at the pass. PK's there. He saw him there. He saw him there the whole time. Tracking the run.
He did.
Blocking the pass.
Yeah, it's just that decision making, and again, it's easy when you're sitting here not having to worry about what buttons to input, what modifiers to do, etc.
Bernard gets the ball in, cleared away.
I'm sure if I watched my games back and was to cast over my own performance in Weekend League, I'm sure I'd say, pass it there. But when I'm in the game, it's totally different.
Yeah, 100%, definitely.
Done well to keep that on. There's a great chance here.
Here we go. Dembele running down the wing. Osherman's in the middle. He's got Politão on the edge of the box. Actually cuts back inside. No, he cuts back in again. And now he looks for Paulinho. Has a chance. Got it! Oh! Imagine.
Big shot there from a long way out.
Massive shot. Paulinho just scrapes wide. I think it hit the netting, the side netting of the goal. And it's very, very close to bringing a goal back.
Here as well.
Osherman gives it to Insigne. It's got too much on it though.
Again, it's a player like Osherman hasn't really got that good passing, so things like that are going to be difficult to execute.
Dries Mertens got decent passing. All I'm saying. Give it a shout.
That's a lovely ball. It's going to be
Here we go. Eder. Can he score it? You know he can. Goes near post. What do I say? Go near
Josh
post. You
makes
will
it
score.
3. Solid strike from Eder. And that
Beautiful.
could be game, set and match. 3-0 is going to be a tough one to come back from here.
If your player's got good finishing, smash it near post and it will go in. Look, the goalkeeper doesn't even know what to do. He just jumps on it. Whoa.
How does he go?
Whoa.
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Eder. So he's actually done
Yeah.
the Chinese Super League SBC.
When you had your week off, that was the goal of the week. Not for a particularly ridiculous goal.
No,
but
I
it
saw
was
the
really
conversation.
good pass
I saw
and
the
play.
conversation on
Really,
Twitter.
yeah, it was really good pass and play. And it was frustrating to see people like, what is that goal of the week? This goal of the week because it was what it meant. It was the goal to take it to golden goal. And that, in terms of the series, that really did mean a lot.
I don't know, I wasn't here, so I can't really have any input on it.
Oh, no, I wasn't looking for your input. I was making a statement more than anything. And he scores again here. And that Eder card does look very good. And it's scored a few goals.
It's a weird one, though, because in a couple of weeks it's going to be a very pointless card. It's not going to be a great card in a couple of weeks, is it?
Super
An
sub.
84 rated. Yeah, maybe. Is he that fast though? I didn't see the pace on the
89
card.
pace. 89
we
pace.
go.
You know, put a Hunter card on him. Dembele going to give it away
There's
to
another thing to
Semedo
talk about, actually.
again.
We haven't mentioned Hunter and Shadow cards. Price range increase to 25k. They're selling for around 11 to 15k at the moment.
For traders and
Mental.
snipers, fantastic. I think that's absolutely great. You know, I've been asking for that for
their
ages. Can he get it to anybody though? Goes for
Off the
finesse off
line.
the line with a diving header. Volley off the line again. Oh,
Fergie
we,
living on the edge.
so instead of goal of the week this week, can we have
Defensive
play of the week?
Defensive play of the week. Wow.
Take one off from Overwatch's book. Have play of the week.
Double defensive off the line
But
clearance.
here comes Politao. Is he going to look for a shot?
Politano.
Can't see anything.
There's an N. Politano. There's
What
an
do I
N.
keep saying?
You keep saying Politao.
Oh, I can't help it. It's just, I think there's an A in there, isn't there? Yeah, it's the A.
Yeah, Politano.
Yeah, I know.
You're,
It
no,
keeps
you're just
mixing me up.
removing the N. You're just
I
removing the N
am.
completely.
You know. You already know.
I do know.
Yeah, you do. You're right. You do know. That's why I said it.
It's going to keep coming up with that. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it is absolutely fantastic. But I made it for you, so it's brilliant.
Fantastic.
But let's see what Josh can do. Coming forward. Edda.
Bass is
Mascherano now.
4-3 up against Jack.
Ooh. Interesting. But here comes Mascherano. Gives the ball to
I
Edda.
think it was Davitron 4-2 up against Neil.
Wow.
So,
Oh, wow. Actually, that's insane. But here comes Edda now. So it's literally...
so it could be what you said.
Yeah. Good.
Your prediction has come correct so far. Even though you actually got it right and then you got it wrong and then the original one was right. But hey,
Five
who
head.
knows?
5 head. Big brain.
Who knows?
Big brain.
Big
5
brain full of
head.
monkey symbols.
5 head. But either way, you know, it's if Fergie could pull this back, which doesn't look very likely right now,
It's going to be a tough
they
task.
could close it out right
He's
here,
having
right
a
now.
few chances, but
Oh,
you know,
here we go.
he's off.
Edifer on goal again.
off.
Offside.
Offside, I'm afraid.
Ran to. See, that's that pace, mate. That's that pace I
It
told you
is.
about.
I didn't see what pace he had, but it'd be interesting to see if he does anything else with him.
89. Drop a Hunter style on him.
Probably
That's
near
a
99,
that's
probably.
a rapid boy.
It is.
Very fast boy. But yeah, you know, 25k price increase on some
a
of those
lovely
cards. We
ball.
can't talk about it again. Here comes Edda. Let's see what he can do. Goes for the shot. Oh,
Corner.
great save.
I thought that was
Really
just a terrible
good. Yeah,
shot,
so
to be
did
honest.
I, actually, to be fair. But here it goes. Near post. Goes to the overhead kick. This is not FIFA 19.
Goal kick.
Paulinho.
Paulinho loves getting in at the near post, doesn't he?
He does. He does. Absolutely loves it. But yeah, the price increase. It's great for snipers, for traders, I think, because you know it gives you that chance to, you know, actually find some on the market,
Yeah.
and more people will be listening because of that. Nobody wanted to listen for 5k. Who wants to? Like, honestly, they're
And you had to
obviously
snipe
worth
them
more
as
than
well.
5k.
Chance for
Osterman
Fergie.
offside, I think. Just offside, surely.
No.
No, he is not.
I think he's on.
He
It's
is
been given.
onside. Osherman
It's been given.
with a fantastic finish across goal. There you go. I want to see what his stats are so we can settle
Let's
this debate.
see.
I thought it was 84.
Big Victor. 90 pace.
What?
There you go. I told you he was
Really?
fast. I told you he was fast.
Who
Never-
am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the Liga.
No, you're thinking
La
of
Liga.
La Liga Santander.
Yeah.
Toko Akambi. I think he's
I
got
am.
86 pace though.
I'm thinking him. That's who I was thinking
There
of.
you go.
So Osherman, a rapid player, and
He is.
there you go.
I think
so
he's only 3-star week. Though.
still, why are you bringing it off so early for Douglas Costa?
Yeah.
You know, I'm
I
pretty
mean,
sure Douglas Costa's 4-star,
Back to the
right?
goal. Costa's got 3-star weak foot. I think he's
3-star
5-star skills actually as well.
So, you know, really good skills, exactly what you want. So you can get it onto his weak foot, his strong foot a bit easier. You know, like, why are you bringing it off so early? Great pace, great dribbling, good
Challenge there.
shooting.
Josh on the attack again. We need to see if Fergie can hold on till half time here because keeps
Messi.
himself in contention here. But he might even get a counter attack here. It's 4-on-4.
Let's see, Osherman with that now 90 pace, not 84. He has been upgraded just now. Looks
By
the
you.
ball inside. By me, exactly. You know, lead creative designer.
You were
for
downgrading
EA
him,
Sports.
really.
I was. But here comes Osherman again. Can he find the pass? No, he cannot.
Half time. It's going to be a big second half here. Very big second half.
Yeah, you know, it's maybe the tides have turned.
Yeah.
But with one shot on target and one goal, don't know. How
Yeah.
true
I mean,
that
he's
is.
taken his chance
He definitely has. He definitely has taken his chance. That is why he has got a goal
with one shot.
with one shot. Thank you very much, Matt. That was your brain just then. But, you know, let's see what he can do. He's 2 goals down. Let's see if he can recreate that performance that led to that goal. And let's see what he can do.
It's going to be a big 45 minutes for Fergie. You know, Josh just needs to not necessarily see it out, but, you know, he doesn't need to overexert himself here. He just needs to carry on playing and just keep defending well.
I don't feel like he should change anything, because if you change something, there's always a chance that, you know, it could change for badly,
Great ball.
but here comes Bernard. Can he find a decent pass for Josh? Whips it in. That's not what you want. What do we say about headers in FIFA 20?
Pointless.
Pointless. There we go.
What happened at the start of FIFA 20 Arena Clash?
Pointless.
Headed goal
No,
from the corner.
Oh, God's sake. But yeah, Militao with that strength and that pace, actually. But here we go. Josh, you know, Fergie's throwing defenders all over the place here, and Josh is getting gaps open up all over the pitch. Let's see if he can make it. Eder, is he going to shoot? He's not. Is he going to look for the pass? He does shoot eventually. Can the defenders get it away?
Keeper's scrambling.
I think that was Kanata eventually getting that one away. Insigne now. Paulinho, Fergie coming forward.
Again, we
Chaining
need
some
more
passes
chances
together.
here. Only the one shot on target so far for Fergie. You know, he's going to need to get at least 2 more shots on target because he needs 2 goals to pull it level.
He's just, I don't know what it is. Every player in Arena Clash seems to be going for the obvious passes and the ones where players are blocking it. But here we go, goes for the shot. Paulinho, we know he likes a long shot.
He does, yeah.
Gone for a few.
I don't know that he's overly good at long shots anyway. I mean, it was a clean shot to start with. I mean, it went wide. That's going to be miles offside there.
I don't feel like long shots are good in this game anyway.
No, they're not, you know, unless you can really get settled and you do a finesse to the far post maybe. But, you know, you've got to be using a really good player for that as well.
Definitely. You know, you're talking like your Hulks, your De Bruyne's, Steven Gerrard's. I'm presuming Steven Gerrard's got cracking long shots on this game.
Probably, yeah. I've not looked. He was in icon swaps for 18, 19 tokens as well. So.
What, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He was, yeah. It was like I think it was the middle Gerrard maybe.
As long as it's not the baby, because that baby card is atrocious.
Not as
like
good as
56 pace or something. I'm probably way off.
No,
but
you're way off.
It wasn't great. It
I
wasn't
think
great.
It's like 70 pace maybe.
Really?
I'm sure he's got about 70
Nah,
pace.
because his baby card is his oldest version.
Yes. I don't know. Yeah, no.
His lowest rated card is his final season.
But I don't think he's got that low pace.
It is
56.
very low. It's like in the 60s, probably. You know, I'm not very good with my pace, but go on, have a look. Have a look.
It up.
Don't drain your battery too much, mate.
Look it up.
Your missus might need to call you.
I'm going to look it up.
Here we go, Mascherano. Let's see what he can do. And he actually gives it away to Insigne. Politao, has he got room to run with it? Just run with it. You've got plenty of room. You've got plenty of room. Paulinho isn't going to catch you up. Osherman now. Gives the ball. Oh, he's got it through. Here comes Insigne.
Chance.
Can he get the shot off? He can't. PK.
Strength.
Runs him down. Closes him down.
Right, so Steven Gerrard's 86 card, right?
Yep.
He has got 70 pace.
There you go, man.
How much pace did I say?
You're a genius. But here we go. Osimhen. Can he get the shot off? He can't. Great block again from the defender. I think it was PK again. Defending so well right now. But yeah, 70 pace, you know, it's not that great, is it? It's not.
Centre mid, it's not, you know, it's decent, but it's not incredible. I remember the old Ramirez cards in centre mid when he was at Chelsea, like 88 pace for a centre mid. Unreal, because he could just get everywhere.
I'm presuming his stamina on that card's probably terrible.
I don't know.
With that last season with Liverpool, he didn't go forward at all.
No, he was more of a holding midfielder, wasn't he?
Yeah, definitely. He definitely changed his role up a lot. But here we go, Josh. Can he find the pass? Cleared away.
Josh has had a few chances like that where he's got in the box, but he just hasn't created much from that position.
A lot of Clash players have been doing that, to be fair. Looking for that pass on the edge of the box. But never really finding it. Can he get the ball this time to Politao? He can't. Out again. Really good defending. Don't really know if it's AI or just defending from Josh, but either way, it doesn't really matter. 2 goals down now, Fergie. 20 minutes-ish to go, including extra time. Or added time, sorry.
That's correct.
Ooh, it's going to be close.
It's going to be tight. He needs a goal pretty soon, doesn't he, really? He needs to give himself a few minutes at the end of the game to have a real good push.
Well defended by
Again, you look at his stamina. His stamina's depleted so much.
This is why you don't bring off Douglas Costa so early, all right? Maybe for the semi-finals if you get there.
Who knows? There's still a way to go.
There is plenty of time to still go. We are going to see some
changes
stuff.
here.
Insigne is going to come off for Marlon. No,
St. Maximin come on as well?
come on.
No, it was just Marlon.
It was just Marlon.
I'd
just use both. You need fresh legs at this point. You don't need you can't, you know, if you've got a player running forward, running back from the defence, he's going to be out of stamina once he gets to attack.
Eder coming off as well for Josh.
Interesting. So Marlon for Dembele. Dembele was running on low pace. Insigne for St. Maximin. But here we go. Marlon. First time, first touch.
Back on for Josh in front as well.
Interesting. Politao looks to the pass, and it's not the one. You know, you can tell he is being pressured. Don't do it.
Well, he's got the
Here we
pressure
go.
after possession loss.
Hate to interrupt you, but St. Maximin's got the ball now. Marlon, can he find the right pass? Goes for the cut inside. Great burst of pace, but the defender is there again.
Yeah, I think massive credit to Josh over these 2 legs. He's actually defended really, really well.
He has defended very well, and it's disappointing for Fergie because he, like we said in the intermission before the second leg, he is so close to having a really, really good chance at winning some games. But there
wow.
It is. Great goal.
Yeah,
fantastic
player
goal.
just unmarked in the box there. Zola going to tuck that one away, and that is going to put it beyond reach now.
Signed, sealed.
4-1 now, yeah. So
delivered. I think this one is looking over. It's a bit of a formality.
He's going to need 3 goals in
5 minutes,
5-6 minutes. So it's probably not.
It's going to be hard.
But again,
hard.
I still think if Fergie can improve his team in the next couple of weeks, then he'd have a chance. It's going to be difficult to see if the Pirates or the Guardians make it through yet, because
exactly.
it could be if the scores on the doors would have made it 3-3 overall.
Yeah.
So it would be down to the last set, so it could be anybody's game.
Golden goal, last game.
Who knows, maybe.
Imagine, that would be absolutely incredible. But Fergie, here we go. Marlon cuts inside into the defenders. It's just a few questionable decisions.
Yeah, it's just that decision making in the box, isn't it? Is making sure you use your attacks to the fullest, really. And there's a chance at the back post maybe for a cross.
Here we go. Let's see if he can get it. Bernard, here we go. Can he find the pass? Just dribbling around. Doesn't need to commit too much. Great save. But yeah, Fergie, I think the main thing he does need to work on is that last bit of decision making. I don't know whether it's a bit of nerves coming in, maybe. Arena clash, knockouts. You don't want to make mistakes, but you're overthinking it. I don't know, but either way, I think that's the thing that he needs to work on the most, is that last shot decision making.
Yeah, it's just, take Bass, for example, in the first set of fixtures. Whenever he had a chance, most of the time he was scoring from it. He wasn't wasting.
Great turn from Gianfranco Zola.
That would have been a nice goal if he'd scored. But that is going to end 4-1 on aggregate to Josh. He's going to take another point for the Pirates. So officially on paper, that'll be 3-1 to the Pirates. We will wait and see for the other scores around the ground.
We will do indeed. But, fantastic work from Josh, proven again that he is a very resilient player. He doesn't let up very easily, always very well defended. Final scores are on the way. But, they are here actually. They're already here.
So it is tied at 3-3. Baz with a 5-4 win against Jack. Very tight. Josh winning 4-1 as we saw. Davatron winning 6-2 against Nelio. So the final game we're going to tune into will be Davatron versus Jack. Both of them have 1 win so far tonight. Big game between Baz and Josh. I'm going to call that as potentially the decider.
Baz actually, Jack and Baz was such a close game, and considering Baz had such a good first game, this is going to be very, very close.
It is. It's quite, Baz versus Josh is a massive game. Fergie, Nelio, they've both lost both games, so that someone's going to need to pick up a win there.
I feel like Josh is just going to edge it. Fergie's just going to edge it. I really can't tell you who is going to win in this Davatron versus Jack Marshall. Honestly, it is such a close game. This is where it all comes down to. It does. The last set of fixtures. This is effectively the previous 6 fixtures now mean absolutely nothing because we are tied. There is 3 matches. It is best of 3, and it is right down to the wire. Exactly. It is a best of 3. It is definitely nervous times in the arena. I'm sure it's you can feel the tension in the air. Or maybe you can feel the electricity, who knows? Maybe those players are buzzed up. Maybe they're like, we can do this, we can win this. I feel like the Pirates, they've definitely got a shout. I feel like if they do, G each other up a little bit, I feel like they can do it, because they have got a fantastic roster. Why are Pirates called Pirates? Because they are... Just leave. No. That was a good one. Just leave, mate. Leave, please. Anyway, it comes down to this. The Guardians versus the Pirates. No, too early. Too early. Too early? Too early. Too soon. Sorry, ruined it. Well, it was already ruined because it was trash. But, it was really it was a really good performance in that last game, I feel like, from Jack. Sorry, from Josh. From Josh. Apologies. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. It was a good performance. Defensively, he was great. Passing, he was really, really good. But, for Fergie going into this next one, I feel like he has been doing a lot right, but then I guess when you get the last step wrong, it's doing a lot wrong.
It's just that final decision, isn't it? That he's got to make sure he uses it to the best of his ability. He's had a few chances where there was that one where he almost tried to bait the opponent out with the pass across goal and then went for the shot, which ended up getting blocked. Just taking a bit too long.
It just seems like he is overthinking a lot. It's difficult when you're in those situations. I do it a lot in weekend league when I play. If it's in a very tense game where it means a lot. I don't know. Last goal to clutch, silver one. No, I mean like gold 2. But last game to clutch, your next rank or something like that. It can be nervous, It's 2-1 or something like that, say, and you're in that final situation. You're through on goal. You've got a player out wide. Do you go for the sweat across goal, or do you just power it near post? It's difficult, and then you overthink it, and then you just look a bit of an idiot, and it's sad, and you go get in bed and cry yourself to sleep with a bar of chocolate, and you put on Love Actually and just cry yourself to sleep.
Anyway, should we get into the last set of games? I'm sure
feel
the
like
guys
we
are
should
nearly
do.
ready.
I feel like we should do. I feel like they are probably ready now. Probably just putting the squad fitnesses on.
Well,
the cards.
The good thing about Arena Clash, it's a team sport effectively. 3-on-3. So the guys might be having a last team talk. They've all played against somebody. They played 2 games, so they all know how each person plays. They've each got an idea on what will be a better game plan to execute. They might be exchanging tactics, saying, Fergie plays this way, Baz plays this way.
I wonder, out of all the teams, who is like the in-game leader, like the guy that's saying like
a team captain.
Yeah, exactly, like the team captain that's on stage going, "Come on, you can do this." We saw with the Steelers in the final, it was very much. Was it Macca? No, it wasn't Macca, was it? It was
Robbie.
Robbie,
he was like
Robbie.
the 4th man.
Yeah, he was like the 4th man. He was kind of like the in-game leader. He was kind of the guy geeing them on in the background, saying, you can do it. You just got to change this a little bit. So, it'd be interesting to see in the arenas. We'll obviously see it in the final because we'll be basically in the same room as them.
We will be.
So, it'll be very, very interesting to see. But hopefully the players can, get to their peak performance for this last set of fixtures.
Well, that's the thing.
And give us the best thing possible.
You lose now, that's it. Your season's over.
That is it.
You're out. It is the knockout stages. That is the harsh reality of it. We've had the groups. We've had all the nice games where you still get to come back next week. If you lose it now, you're out.
Obviously, you might be able to go to the Arena Cup, which is on now. Go to blong.gg, find your local arena, get involved. But yeah, it's difficult when you're in this situation. It is very much, clutch up or go home.
Well, there's a lot on the line now. So are we going to see more overthinking? Are we going to see more nerves? It's
probably.
It depends how the other games go as well, because you've got your 2 teammates sat beside you. Someone might be winning by 2 or 3 goals. They might be able to shout across, how you guys getting on? You might hear some scores shouted across each other.
Well, I do that to you when you're playing weekend league and you go, "Ow, I'm in extra time. Shut up." You just stare at me and you're just staring at your
screen.
But
you weren't playing weekend league.
Huh?
You weren't playing weekend
league. I wasn't, you're right, but you were, and I was like, "Hey, get on." And you're like, I'm in extra time, hold on.
But it was a very tight game.
It was a very tight game, but
I think I lost in the 120th minute, which was unfortunate.
But you had another game that went to extra time and you won.
Possibly, yeah. I think I did.
I'm
8-2, so I'm quite happy.
You're doing well, mate.
I haven't played weekend league in a few weeks, so I'm quite happy with that, really.
You're doing well, man. You're doing well. So
maybe I can get gold 1, who knows.
You didn't play weekend league last week, but, that tweet you put out.
Yeah, I know.
Yikes.
Crazy. If I packed a team of the week Ronaldo or whatever, but hey, we saw one team of the week Ronaldo earlier, but
I don't know if
I don't think it was packed.
I don't know. We'll have to ask. Whose was it?
I feel like we would have heard of it. I think it was Jack, wasn't it?
Was it?
We need to find Jack. We need to get Jack on Twitter and get him involved in the group.
Jack, if you can hear us, get in touch on Twitter. We want to know whether that's pack pulled or not. Because, if it is, oh my lord, that'd be insane. If that's Elite 1, or Elite 2 or Elite 3, packed pulled rewards from your Team of the Week pack, big. That is huge. That is huge. I don't think I really saw any massive cards being pulled. I don't think I saw an inform Ronaldo
not from anybody
rewards.
I know. I mean, actually, no, that's a lie. One of my mods from Twitch, he got gold 3. He stopped at 14-1. Packed Ronaldo.
Was it Kieran?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
From his red picks.
Insane. Absolutely insane.
Unreal.
So lucky. So lucky indeed. But
well, that's a theory that finishing at gold 3 is better than finishing elite. It's all just down to luck, isn't it?
It is. It's luck. It's literally luck. It's like, well, it's not like gambling because it's not gambling, but it is literally just a random number, And if you
RNG,
yeah, exactly,
random number generator.
Random number generator. Yeah, I know. And if you hit the high ticket, you're going to get the best player. So
That is it.
it's difficult, isn't it? Because you want to say, I get top 100. I'm guaranteed to get the best player or get one of the best players. I feel like that's the problem.
That's
I
the
feel like
discussion
that's
this
the
year,
massive
isn't it?
problem. I feel like maybe not with the tradable ones, but maybe with the red picks, you have three. You get your 4 or 5 picks, however many you get for finishing top 100, and then you get one which is like guaranteed top 5 rated players from the team of the week. I don't feel like that would hurt anyone.
No, well, you think, the players that finish top 100 deserve, they are the better players. They deserve to be rewarded for being
exactly.
good.
I don't like seeing players on Twitter going on there being like, oh, look at my rewards. I got an 82 rated player from my rewards, even though I came first in the world. It's just a bit disappointing, isn't it?
It's not ideal. I think it was one of the guys from Footwiz. He finished number 1 in the world, and I think he ended up like an 86 as his best player, which is crazy.
It's not great to see. Even some of the lads from Arena Clash, you see them, and they get their best players as 86, even though they come like Elite 1, like 27 wins or something.
It's mad, isn't it?
It's just a bit disappointing. Obviously,
but then it makes you feel better.
Change.
Like I feel better when I'm like, oh, at least I didn't, work so hard and I didn't put in so much time and effort, and I'm not that good, but I can still get decent rewards.
Yeah,
so.
I know, but you just
feel
that's
bad
not the point,
for them.
You feel bad for them, don't you? Really,
you do.
They put everything into it, and they're like going all weekend trying to, clutch up every game possible.
Staying up till silly o'clock in the morning to
literally
get the good service, the good matchmaking.
Yeah, the good matchmaking.
People are nice and tired.
The worst players,
cramming in their games.
Apparently, if you on Fridays, if you play your games after like 3 p.m, don't get me wrong, the games are going to be laggy, but you'll get some of the school kids coming online, so you'll get all the easy games.
The thing is, the matchmaking is so broad. There's so many players playing at the same time.
That's not true. That definitely isn't true. I'm sure some of the better players are,
who knows?
Kids that come home from school. I was terrible in high school. Oh, it was atrocious. I think I was division like 9. No, it was 1 to 5 back then.
Dizzy heights of Division 7.
Division 6, thank you, actually. But we won't talk about that right now. It's not about me, it's about the players from Arena Clash.
Careful now, we don't get a nosebleed from being this high up, seeing this kind of play.
I know, man, it's crazy, isn't it? They're all so good. Absolutely bamboozled.
He's working overtime in there, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's actually, it's going even faster now. Yeah. I'm going to have to buy him some new symbols
soon. Are these
soon.
guys ready yet?
I know. What are they doing? They're monkeying around.
Forever.
They are monkeying around.
Taking forever.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible work.
This,
what are they doing?
We're getting there. We are getting there.
We are getting there. So, I'm not going to lie. I was disappointed we didn't get a promotion today. Like headliners
FIFA,
or anything like that.
I thought you meant like here. It's like, oh yeah, what do you want?
I wasn't expecting a promotion here.
I mean, I don't know where you'd go from casting Arena Clash here. I mean, what are they going to promote you to?
Producer.
CEO? I don't know about that.
Nah, exactly. Oh, Felice said it happily.
With the producer.
Yeah, come on in, please. Let's do it. One game, sure. Why not?
I don't feel like we'd get the game if you were really
No,
pushing
definitely
the
not. I'd be like, which one do I press? But either way, it's.
I mean, George is like that now. If you've ever played like a game with him, you say like, "Oh, shoot," and he's like, "Where's the shoot button?"
Well, that's not strictly true, is it? Let's be real.
Oh, it's partially true.
Huh? No, it's not true though. Let's be real.
Do you know what? I feel these guys need to have points deducted for taking this long to.
Yeah, so do I actually. I feel like it needs to go to just neither player can go through. Neither team.
Yeah,
they
should have like a 5-minute window, and if they don't, it's just
forfeit. Steelers or Invincibles go straight through to the final. Would it be?
Well, it would be effectively
quarters.
Well,
now
win that and then get a bye in the semis. I'm not sure that would work. Though.
Imagine, that would be absolutely insane. Sure. But congratulations to Mark Marley. Obviously, as we heard in the middle of the game, doing really well. I'm sure if he's gotten this far,
well, there's always a chance, isn't there?
I don't know. Can you do bets on things like that? Can you do bets on that?
We're not really going to talk about that.
No? Okay.
It's not really something. I don't know what the odds would be on something like that.
But odds on.
Depends who else is playing there as well. Obviously you've got a lot of big names in that tournament.
Yeah. I'm sure maybe Dostery's there. Yeah. People like that. So you never know. It'd be. I'm sure there are some massive names. I don't know what the prize pool or anything for it is. Is there a prize pool?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is for this one. Cool. That's good. So maybe Mark Marley can get in there.
Who knows?
Some big pennies.
Who knows?
Happy days. But either way, it'd be
it's
very
good to
interesting.
see one of the Arena Clash guys out there competing in the big
leagues.
Pro scene.
Big leagues. But yeah, I hope we see a lot more Arena Clash players. As the season goes on and get involved. Hopefully, obviously with the EPL thing coming up, I'm pretty sure Made in England's going to the Norwich one, which I'm going to.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, you got to qualify, haven't you, to get to the actual stadium?
Yeah, exactly. I'd be, who knows? Maybe Made in England will represent the team. Maybe.
Who knows?
You never know. Maybe I
qualified. I finished top 15.
I reckon I could qualify. I don't know what is it an ultimate team?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an ultimate team. So I need to
get
to work on my ultimate team definitely because it's lacking at the minute. So it's one of those ones. I don't feel like there's so many people sign up.
Yeah. And the pros, the top level players all sort of fan out into. They don't all go for United, City, Liverpool. They fan out into those.
Just so they can get.
Well,
in.
Mark Marley played for Bournemouth. I played him. He knocked me out in there. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure Adam wasn't it Adam. He played for Watford. Yeah. I don't know who else. Tex was Liverpool. Can't remember who else played in it, but yeah. What is actually going on? Like, what are the players doing?
It's terrible, isn't it?
What are the players doing? It's just
what else should we talk about?
What shall we talk about? I don't even know what to talk about anymore. Honestly,
we've talked about a lot of FIFA, haven't we?
Have they fixed career mode yet? Is career mode?
I don't know.
I
haven't touched career mode.
I haven't. I'd like
career
to.
Mode,
I like career mode.
For me, career mode's a summer thing. Yeah, career mode's a summer thing. When Ultimate Team dries up, there's not a lot of content throughout the summer. Although this year we might get like a Euro themed thing going on.
Yeah, I've heard about
Euro
that.
2020
Yeah,
should be in the summer, so we might get some Ultimate Team around that. Be good to see if we can have a similar thing to the World Cup. I don't know if we've ever had that in the past though. I'm not sure.
What's that?
So obviously we've got the European Championships.
Yeah.
Euro 2020.
Yeah.
So in Ultimate Team, will we see something in the summer?
Oh yeah, we've had the World Cup thing, haven't we?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But we haven't had Euro.
Think we've had a Euro thing before.
No, I don't think so. So we are finally connecting into the game, but we are going to be partly way through the game, unfortunately. But either way, at least we get to see it.
We'll see what's going on.
Useless players.
Wow.
Well,
I mean, George is not really holding back any shots here, is he?
I'm just a little bit disappointed.
The FIFA community idiots.
I hyped up this game. No. That's not the truth, is it?
Well, it was. Anyway, let's get into this game.
How far through? Red card? Oh my lord! Come on,
47. We're 47 minutes in, and
3-0.
Jack's 3-0 up.
Lads, what's going on here?
Well.
What's going on here? Whatever. I'm tired of these players. Making mistakes. Can't turn the commentary. At least the commentary's not on. That's all I can say.
That also means
on
though
for
that
Bobby Firmino.
Davatron cannot use that red carded player in the second fixture.
Yep. Be interesting to see if he did anyway.
It looks like Jack is going to potentially put a point on the board. Now it could be 4-3 overall on aggregate. It's looking likely.
I said that this is going to be a very close game, and I really didn't know which way to go. I changed my mind. It looks like it's going to go Jack Marshall's way. Yeah, I was expecting this to be way closer. From the score lines that we saw, I was expecting this to be, a lot more even. But I don't know whether the red card has played into it.
Well, that's it. It goes to show that anything can happen in a game of FIFA. You predict it to be close, and it's not. But there's a chance for Davatron on the attack here.
Here we go. Let's see what he can do. Davatron Prime. Let's see what he can do. He's got the ball with Neymar Jr. Cuts back inside. Can he find a pass, though? He cannot. It's well defended, but he doesn't get the ball far away enough. Only into the path of an attacker. Kizoko gets the ball away, upfield, and straight away over to Theo Walcott. The goalkeeper's going to be there. Diving header from the goalkeeper. Comes straight out. Beautiful scenes. You love to see it, don't you?
Scenes you love to see.
You love to see it indeed. And some interesting passes going on from Jack Marshall. Pinging it up in the air in the middle of the field. Interesting.
Well, he's 3 goals up at the moment, so he is kind of comfortable at the moment, isn't he?
Definitely.
And with a second leg to come, it's looking pretty good because he's already got a 3-goal advantage.
He has. Aubameyang, though, for on goal, that would have been offside maybe anyway. It was looking very close. Sissoko on a yellow card, though.
There's a lot of yellow cards going on here as well.
Davatron needs to be careful here. If he has too many players go out like red carded,
he's scraping the barrel in the second leg potentially.
Definitely,
he's already 3 down.
You're going to have to look to your James Milners, your Jordan Hendersons on the bench. Your reliable players.
Well, it depends who he's got.
It does completely. But here comes Drogba. Let's see what he can do. Heel to heel, looks good. Has to pass it back out to Guardiola. Sissoko gives it to Ronaldo. Easy as you like.
That is 4, and Jack's looking like he's going to take the win here already, and we're only in the first leg.
Fantastic work. You know, it's difficult to say who's been playing well, who's been playing bad, because we haven't seen the first half of it. We missed 3 goals and a red card. And look at that card, man. 94 rated Cristiano Ronaldo with engine chem style. It's weird to see an in-form Ronaldo 94 rated, though.
It is, because we've been 94 rated for a couple of seasons.
Yes, we've been so used to that 94 rated base card. So seeing him as a 94 rated in-form now seems a bit weird. But let's see. You know, it's difficult for Davatron, but Drogba goes to the chip.
Went for the cheeky chip.
Leno in goal.
Yeah, I saw that. It's a bit of an odd one having Leno in goal. He's not really a solid keeper against the likes of Ronaldo, Drogba.
That's going to be a red card, isn't it?
No, just a foul. Just a foul.
Through the back, man.
Yeah,
through the back.
Don't worry about it.
Through the back's not good, but is he going to go for the red time shot?
He is.
He is! Oh, straight at the keeper. Maybe they've patched it out already.
Scary stuff.
Maybe they've patched it out already.
Who knows?
Who knows? Oh, near post header. It's not going in. Drogba!
Drogba's there again.
Say heading isn't very good in FIFA 20, but when you got Didier Drogba, it is.
5-0 to Jack now on aggregate, and he's looking pretty good.
He is looking really good.
Obviously, the 10 men, you know, does that make a big difference? Probably.
I don't know how I feel about a card.
It's weird. I don't know where Drogba got his pace from for FIFA. I don't remember him being a fast player in real life.
Neither do I. I remember him being, you know, you give it to him up front.
He was a big, strong, hold-up target man player. But it's kind of strange that he has, I think his like prime or, you know, his best version has like 90 pace. And I just don't really understand how he's got that much pace.
I don't remember seeing him like sprinting through on goal. I remember you giving him the ball on the edge of the box and, you know, he'll burst past a few defenders. Oh, fantastic bit of skill.
Yeah, I think Jack can enjoy himself now with a bit of FIFA in this game, can't he? He can, you know, try some fancy flicks, fancy tricks.
Yeah,
see if he can produce some crazy goal. But we're going to see a great chance. Is he onside? Here we go.
Aubameyang, I think he is. He's got the pace. You know he has. Cuts inside, goes to the pass.
First time. He's missed it. I thought that went in.
Yikes.
I thought that went under the keeper.
That? Who was that?
I'm not sure who that was.
I think it was Orsic.
Was it?
Yep.
Bad times.
Wow. For the card that is better than Messi, has more in-game stats than Messi, to miss that, interesting.
Interesting indeed.
Yikes. Yeah, that's not really what you want from a 100k player.
And when you've got a chance, you know, that even just the goal now would help Davatron get a step closer. You know, 5-0's pretty difficult to turn around. And again, like you say, we don't know exactly when the red card came, how much of an impact that's had in this fixture. But, you know, any goal in this second leg, or in the first leg now, sorry, will give him half a chance for the second.
Yeah, because as soon as he gets that 11 men back, it's going to be a completely different game.
Yeah.
The FIFA's going to feel so much better for him. So if he could have got that back then, that could have well and truly, you know, turned it for him. Obviously, 4 goals is still very hard to do in one leg.
But anything helps in this situation.
Definitely, anything does help indeed. Be interesting to. I can't wait to see the final result. You know, the final scores. So interested to see how it goes, and you know, you can't concede again if you Davatron 6. You know, it's a magic number in this situation. You know, 6 is the one that you really don't see anybody come back from very often, do you?
I mean, even 5's pretty impossible.
Yeah, very true. I mean, we saw Mark Marley come back against Chester. I think he was like 7 goals ahead. Something like that. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it got a bit close. It got down to like 2, didn't it?
I think it was like 7-6.
Yeah.
I think it finished. It was either way, it was absolutely crazy. So, you know, if you are a good player, you can come back from those kind of deficits, but it's very difficult when you've got that inform Ronaldo, that Drogba, that Guardiola.
Any chance that comes forward for Jack, you almost feel like, you know, he's got a very high percentage chance of scoring. It's a great ball out to Paulinho on the wing, though.
Of all people, Paulinho. What's he going to do with it? He's going to whip it in. That's great ball. What? Heading in FIFA 20, man. Omega lol. Lol W. It's not good, is it? But here we go. It's been given away. Aubameyang runs straight at the defender. Fake shots into the defender. Interesting stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? I think, you know, Davatron's probably very demoralised in this game after losing a player and being 5 down in a game that could, like you said before, you know, we predicted it could have been a lot closer, but it just hasn't been here.
Oh, the run for on goal, and the ball's not going to go through.
Chance for a late goal, though.
Aubameyang, just shoot near post. Oh! Outside of the boot, lost control of it, and he's actually got that kit SBC. What is it, the Polish
Independence, I think, maybe?
Yeah, Polish Independence.
Well, 5-0 after the first leg. That is a
Here we go, this is the red card.
Oof.
Are we going to see it? Wait, what? Maybe not. Maybe that wasn't a red card.
No, it could have been because it was a Dama Traore, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not
sure. If it was in the 4th minute, that would have been a big game changer.
Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, I'd be interested to see what the red card was actually for. Obviously,
and
I'd like to know what the red card was for.
Traore won't be in the second leg.
He will not. That was 85 rated Traore as well, so it was a big card.
Big inform. Oh, was that the screen one, maybe?
Big card. Big
well,
card to be missing out on.
Jack is 5-0 up. So it looks likely that the Pirates will be 4-3 up on aggregate with only 2 games as well going on. So effectively, it's 1-0 out of the 3, and it's best of 3 at the moment, isn't it? For these last 3.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be interesting to see how the rest of the games play out. We'll get there, I'm sure, at the end of the series. You know, the climax build up. You know.
Well, we'll see because it is now a case of if you lose, you're out.
Yeah,
we're in the knockout stages, so there is no time for we can come back next week and we can get a win. It's very much you need to win today or you're out until
there are no second chances.
So.
You need to give it all you've got right now. If not, you will regret it. So I can't. Can I even say great performance? Really?
I don't know. We didn't see all of it, did we?
We didn't see all of it really at all. I think we've had a few goals in the air. Do you want to? Are we going to save it until
no,
the
let's
last
not.
whistle?
So Fergie was 5-3 up.
Okay.
I believe.
Very interesting.
Bass is 2-0 up.
Wow.
So at the moment, the Pirates are crashing out.
The Pirates are crashing out. It does not look good for
Jack's
them.
got that. I would say that Jack has effectively got that game in the bag though. At 5-0, I'd say that game's kind of done and dusted. He's probably got the point. So it's up to the other 2 guys. They're losing by 2 goals each.
I think it's Josh, mate. I think it's Josh. Josh needs to clutch up here. Sorry, Neilio. I know you can clutch up in the key moments, but you look to Josh. He is supposedly your star player. You need to clutch up in that situation. No, he's against a very, very hard opponent.
Yeah, of course.
But
there's only 2 goals.
There's
2 goals in each of those matches, so it could easily swing. I think the 5-0 with Jack, I feel like that's a step too far for Davitron. 5 goals in 90 minutes is a lot at the best of times, and then to not concede. You never know, we might see a red card the other way that could turn things early
Very,
on.
very true indeed. But, it's 2-0, not 2-0, in one of the other games. It's a very small margin.
5-3 in the other one, so just 2 goals in each one.
Exactly, so just 2 goals in each one. Very close. It could even go to a golden goal.
Who knows? Well, golden goal is on the cards. Not in this game, though, but we're going to carry on sticking with Jack and Davitron.
Don't put Davitron down.
5 goals is a lot. I mean, stranger things have happened.
Very, very true. But is that a Dama Traore in the midfield?
Not sure.
Is that a Dama Traore? I feel like it's a Dama Traore.
Well, no, I don't feel like they couldn't have got into the game that quick. Surely
true, actually. Yeah, true.
We'll have to keep an eye on it and hope it's not.
But we don't have the scoreboard, so we can't tell the names away. So player with
post.
It's the post. Is it?
I don't know.
It is. That is. I'm 90% certain. Either is that Saint Maxime maybe.
It could be Saint Maximin.
Saint Maximin, actually. Yeah. Okay.
He doesn't wear the headband in game.
Saint Maximin. Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Sigh of relief is breathed there.
Heart attack. But here comes Didier Drogba. Can he get the ball in? Gomez is the man to mark him. He's going to see it out. Leno now.
Yeah, that could have been interesting, couldn't it? Straight away we see Drogba and
Adama Traore.
That was it. Sorry, we saw Drogba just there, and we saw.
Funny. But here comes Saint Maximin. Aubameyang on the ball now. Gives it to Neymar Jr. Possibly a loan card.
Quite possibly. Yeah, you could have drafted him in for the one fixture, couldn't you, I suppose?
Could have been indeed Neymar. Gives it to Aubameyang. Aubameyang, Saint Maximin. Can he get the ball back? He can! Near post!
Oh, he's missed it. That's 2 chances he's had already now, though. Well,
5 goals down,
He's not going down without a fight.
He has got a long way to go. And he needs to make these chances count if he wants to win. Player debuts.
Oh, I tell you why it's player debuts, because the guys obviously effectively play friendly matches, don't they? So they don't count on their records.
So
anyone that would have been new to their club anyway would get a debut shout out from the commentator because so if you say he's played 1 game, scored 10 goals, it wouldn't appear on the record for that player on their card.
Van Dijk actually gets that one, but Neymar Jr. picks it back up. Unfortunate there. Ozil, though. Ozil! Interesting.
Could be Scream Ozil, yeah.
Doesn't look like a bad card. Neymar cuts inside. What's he going to go for? just holding on to the ball, doesn't want to commit anything, and wins himself a corner, as Matt just said. Roberto Carlos plays it short to Ozil. What's he going to look for? Near post, gives it to Van Dijk. Can Van Dijk find something? He gets a better defender. Oh, defender in front of the attacker. Well defended, very well positioned. Going to see the ball away, but Davitron relentless right now. Firmino to Aubameyang.
Offside.
Hit the post, offside. Anyway.
And it was saved.
And it was saved.
So yeah, I mean, most things were wrong there. Wasn't really ever going to be a goal, was it?
Well, you know, we can only hope. Underdog story. You never know.
Well, Davitron's definitely not going down without a fight.
He isn't. He's looking good right now. Like,
everything's at this end of the pitch.
I don't know whether it was just because of the whole red card. Maybe it tilted him. If that was that 4th minute thing, he didn't even tackle a player. He tackled the ball. Here comes Ronaldo. Shoot across goal. Near post. Hits side.
It might have been that someone got subbed off, so it was a visual glitch. Maybe, I don't know.
Ah, maybe that is true. Yeah,
he
maybe.
Have got a red card for just sliding on the floor, would he?
I don't know. So interesting. So interesting. So
I've been told the scores of the other games, but I think we'll keep it on the quiet for now.
Shall we?
Just keep
it on the hush.
Build the tension up, you know.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we like to build up to the climax.
We like the camaraderie.
Yeah, exactly. Like the excitement bubble. Here we go, Gomez. Great challenge. Really great challenge. Oh, can he play the ball for offside?
He's just off again there. He knows he is. He's backed his player off there.
Doesn't want to give away the the offside free kick. You know, wants to keep the play going. Maybe right to do that. Sissoko versus Sissoko.
Sissoko wins.
One. Does indeed. I wonder if we'll get a Footma Sissoko this year. I think we got one last year.
I think we had one last year, didn't we?
Be cool to see him
or was it Foot birthday? I know we've had a Foot birthday. I know we've had a Foot birthday one year.
That's going to be a foul.
Chance for the red time
free kick. Here we go. I'd like to see it. Van Dijk on a yellow card. Needs to be careful. Doesn't want to give away another red.
Yeah. I mean, he's got no more games to play tonight, though.
Right,
so.
do it. Just do it. Red time finish, please. I want to see it.
He's got a player on the line.
Yeah, he's going for it. Drogba!
All right, no need to shout.
I wanted to see it. I was trying to build up the hype for it. I wanted to see it, man. You know, we've seen it on Twitter.
We have. Right, Davitron again. You know, Davitron's had a lot of attacks. If he'd scored those 2 chances early on, I feel like the momentum could have dragged him forward. That's a great ball. Drogba's going to have a lot of space, but it's a tough angle.
Oh, he's gone for the chip way over.
I mean, I think Jack can probably mess around with those, and it's going to be it.
Ronaldo, and he's going to walk it round the goalkeeper. Van Dijk slides. He's just absolutely mugged him off. Van Dijk slides. The goalkeeper gets mugged off. Unlucky Davitron, mate.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
He tried to rush out a short goal kick.
Yeah.
And that really seals it at 6-0. And that's going to be a point on the board for sure for Jack now.
Yeah, you'd have thought so, wouldn't you? You know, 6-0 on aggregate. Not looking good at all for Davitron.
Only 13 minutes plus the second half. So, you know, not a lot of time for him to get these goals back either.
Interesting tackle from Van Dijk there. I'd have thought that might have been a foul, but obviously got the ball. Drogba now gives it to Walcott, looks to give it back, a little 1-2, but not going to be there. Defender going to be stuck in the way. Davitron giving it away a bit easily, but lucky to win it back. Here comes Roberto Carlos. Can he find a man? He can. It's Ozil. Really bad touch.
Van Dijk is there again. It's this man Van Dijk all the time. I think, you know, we're going to have to look at getting him into my squad, I think. It's difficult, though, because you know, you have to commit to a Premier League team, really, if you go with him as well.
You can always just go
Alisson.
Alisson, Robertson. But here we go, Drogba. Going to ball roll to go around the keeper.
He's just toying with him.
To do it. Goalkeeper gets a chance to reposition. And Van Dijk going to see it out for a corner.
Yeah, I think, you know, Jack's in the mode where, you know, he could have probably gone for a shot early on there and gone for it.
Here we go, Militao. Not the one you'd expect to score, but here comes Van Dijk. Gives it to Guardiola. Guardiola gives it over to Phil Walcott. Chips it up. Go for it. Go for the strike. He's actually gone for it.
Oh my
and it's gone in. What a goal for him. Is that Ronnie? Is that Cristiano Ronaldo?
Oh my God.
Cometh the hour, cometh the Ronaldo.
Jeez Louise. What a strike. I thought he was going to go for it with Walcott and it just sat up for Ronaldo. And that left-footed, just half-turn.
Oh, mate.
I mean, that's got to be up there for goal of the week already.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Just exactly what you love to see.
Well, this is the other thing, you know, because Jack's in such a comfortable situation, he can take that shot. If the score was 0-0 or they were tying or it was really close, he probably wouldn't ever take that shot.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't have thought so, would you? It was one. Oh no, he went to do it with Walcott, and
I think
Walcott
so, yeah.
kind of got knocked out of the way a little bit. I'm glad it went to Ronaldo though.
Great strike.
So that was brilliant on the turn. Oh, beautiful, absolutely beautiful stuff.
Yeah, and that does
Saint
make it
Maximin.
7 now. And
it's a 1-2.
I do think that the red card in the first leg did have a massive impact. You know, when Jack comes forward, he's looking very dangerous. But actually, Davitron's had most of the play in this game.
Definitely.
I know he's 2-0 down, but he's had most of the chances.
Yeah, definitely, 100% agree.
Oh,
Here
great
comes
turn.
Aubameyang, great turn, gives it to Ozil on his left.
Should've
Looks
shot
to the
maybe.
pass, yeah, he was on his left foot, wasn't he? It's definitely something you'd like to see, but unfortunately not going to happen.
He's committed. Look how many players he's got forward. He's got so many red shirts pushing forward.
You might as well. Walker running straight through on goal, goes to the pass, scores, goal, Aubameyang!
Oh, what a save!
Oh, wow, what a save from... Who is his goalkeeper?
It might be Alisson, but I'm not sure. And we're going to go in at half-time. 2-0 to Jack.
What a save.
Possibly goal of the day so far.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely going to Jack with that
just
Ronaldo half volley.
Just before half-time, that was a fantastic save from Alisson. You know, you'd have thought that ball across goal was absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Completely took all the defenders out of the play.
You'd expect it to be a goal.
Yeah, but then Alisson just with the vital touch, the golden touch.
Yeah.
Saves it. Fantastic stuff from probably the best goalkeeper in the Premier League.
Oh.
Imagine.
Well, the thing is now, you know, like I said, because Jack's in this situation where he's so far ahead,
Yeah.
he can just, you know, do what he wants. He can try these, you know, unrealistic shots. He can just go for that goal of the week. Why
I love
not?
to see it. I love to see it. I love to see some absolute bangers. We haven't seen many bangers this Arena Club
Well, I don't
season.
think it's as easy to score. You know, like you said earlier, you know, long-range shots aren't as effective
They've
this year.
been nerfed quite
you know,
hard
last
as well.
year we saw some unreal goals from range on the volley, on the half volley, just long shots, whatever.
Roulette, Ronaldo goes for it.
Yeah. You know, Jack's having a bit of fun now. He can relax totally. It doesn't matter even if Davitron scores 6 goals, he's still one ahead. You know, he's got so much leeway right now. It's incredible.
He does.
And I don't want to discredit Davitron because I think that red card has had a huge impact in the first leg. I know we didn't see all of it.
Yeah.
But Davitron had 2 great chances early on here, and he's been playing really well. I know it said he only had 1 shot on target, but he did hit the post in like the 4th minute, and then he had another great chance to St. Maximin that hit the side netting. So, you know, he's had a couple of good chances here. So, you know, I don't feel like the scoreline really reflects how the match has gone.
Here we go, Neymar cuts inside, does the scoop turn, heel
lovely.
to heel, absolutely beautiful. Keeper comes rushing out. Really well played. That's exactly what you need to do with your keeper there.
Yeah, he played it right, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Played it really well. And let's see, is he going to win that header? Unfortunately not. It's a weird match, really, isn't it? Because in that first game, the first half, we pretty much missed all of it, and we missed the red card. We missed 3 goals, so it is kind of hard to say because in this game it has been a lot more even. Well,
yeah,
even.
Well, you know, like you said early on, Davitron had 2 insane chances.
Yeah.
Davitron could have been 2-0 up after 8 minutes.
He came out of the gates, and honestly, he was looking good. He came bursting out of the gates.
Yeah, he did.
But here we go, Ronaldo. Let's see. Can he give it to Drogba? He's just doing all the skills.
Yeah, well, he
just
can.
messing about. Just
well, you know, this is
having
the
a
thing,
laugh.
like we've said, you know, at times tonight, when we've seen Jack on stream, he hasn't actually been playing that well going forward necessarily, but because he's got Ronaldo, because he's got Drogba, they've got such good ability at finishing. It's, you know, it's mad.
Just plays it through the middle. Balls of steel there on the goalkeeper. Absolutely well and truly. Drogba gets rushed down by Gomez. That is one thing that you can do with Gomez. That Gomez-Van Dijk-Alisson partnership,
It's quite solid.
I feel like that would be a good partnership. You know, you said you wanted to get Van Dijk into your team. Gomez-Van Dijk-Alisson. I know you don't like Alisson too much, but...
Well, I did have him, but I don't know. I feel with goalkeepers, they're so out of your control, aren't they?
Try it. Adrian!
No.
No? Okay.
He's about 79 rated.
I was just joking.
Don't
Chill
fancy
out.
it. Don't
Calm
fancy
down.
it.
But here we go. Jack Marshall got the ball with Walker. What's he going to go for? Gives it to Walcott. Great bit of skill. Turns inside. Almost a penalty. Roulette. Ronaldo. You know, he's going for goal of the week, but that wasn't
a bit of a lucky break, that one.
Yeah, a little bit lucky.
And again, I do feel bad for Davitron because he has probably deserved at least a goal, maybe 2 in this one. But
even in the other leg, he probably deserved 1, to be honest.
Sometimes that's just the way it goes, isn't it?
That is just the way it goes, and honestly, Jack has played fantastically. Jack and Josh have both been so good for their teams in this series. Sorry, Mr. Neelio. I feel so bad though because I'm always hyping other players up, and then I leave one player out.
Well, it's difficult. There's some weeks where someone, we had to go the other week at Macca, didn't we? Because Macca wasn't, Macca went 0-2.
Yeah.
In a situation, then came out and went 3-0 the next week. It's just sometimes people just have an off day.
We have the right to slate the players. We're allowed.
Well,
it's fine.
Maybe.
Not so much shots fired, but there you go. That's a beautiful ball roll from Ronaldo.
Great challenge.
Really good challenge just to cut out the ball, and that's not a great challenge though. But here comes Aubameyang coming forward. Van Dijk there. Aubameyang looks to win it back. Van Dijk resilient as ever.
Battle going on there.
Drogba now. Ronaldo. Back to Drogba. What's he going to look for? Back heel to Ronaldo. Easily read by Van Dijk.
I feel like he almost knows he's got goal of the week in the bag here with that wonder strike.
Oh, it was absolutely beautiful though, wasn't it, really? It's absolutely lovely. On the turn.
It's left foot as well.
It was. It was indeed. But that's what you expect from that 94 in-form Ronaldo.
Strange he was a left wing as well. I think it was while he was on international duty he got it.
Yeah. Oh, interesting pass. 10 minutes left remaining of regular time.
I just want to see Davitron get a goal.
I think Davitron's had enough. Don't do it.
He's just looking for is he going to go for like a worldy free kick now?
I won't shout this time.
See what happens.
Because it's very close.
It is Ronaldo.
It is Ronaldo. I reckon he should go for it properly.
It's a long way. He's going for red timing again.
He's gone for it.
Oh, that was close. It was close.
That was very close.
Hit the stanchion behind the goal.
Yeah, the goalkeeper definitely had to move pretty fast for that one.
He did.
Roberto Carlos, I think Davitron's accepted his fate.
It is harsh on Davitron. I think that, the first leg kind of probably just reduced his morale so much. Having a red card after 4 minutes, you're going to be missing a Adama Traore for the second leg.
Oh, it's a beautiful rainbow flick from Ronaldo.
Not as good as his volley though, still, but that was a great goal. Great goal.
That was nice. That was a really nice rainbow flick. Absolutely.
It's just unfortunate for Davitron. I feel like on another day over 2 legs, it could have been a lot closer.
Look at that, and then the volley straight into the ground. Doesn't really give the keeper much of a chance either, because it's bouncing as well.
94 shooting on Ronaldo as well.
It's insane, isn't it?
Mad. And to think he's like, 33 years old now? 34 years old now?
Yeah.
This is the time where, it's same with Ibrahimovic, they're at the time where they should be
That's the thing,
almost retiring, but they're
worldy players, aren't they?
They just still amaze us. Here we go, Davitron, come on!
Neymar goes for it, great save.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh my lord.
Imagine.
And that is the sort of time as Davitron, it is just not your game.
Dear. Oh dear me, it really isn't. Aubameyang though, Neymar, can he get just one goal back? Aubameyang, Jack doesn't want to give it to him. Aubameyang! So many almost own goals.
Ricochets, rebounds, deflections, all sorts. It's all going on here.
It is well and truly. Roberto Carlos gives it to Ozil. Ozil, can he get the ball in? Is he even looking for the ball in?
Well, it's difficult because you can't really cross it in this year as much.
Back to defence.
It's a great play here.
Aubameyang, Sissoko.
Oh, it's really
Neymar,
nice.
Sissoko,
really nice build-up.
Neymar.
Oh. And that is going to seal the fate of Davitron. Well played to Jack. I do feel like it could have been closer on another day, but 5-0, 4-0. Very tough one for Davitron to take there. So the Pirates will officially go 4-3 up on the night. The other 2 games are probably very close to being finished as well, so we'll get the scores on the doors and we'll bring those up to you very, very shortly.
But 9-0 on aggregate. That was a smashing. And I'm going to step back a second and just say, I know we didn't see the first half of that one. I know there was a red card, but still fantastic work from Jack.
Yeah.
To beat him 9-0 in that game. That is such a hard thing to do. Such a hard thing to do to beat a player by that margin, especially when he didn't look like that bad a player. Davitron.
No, I think the red card played a massive factor, and then obviously going into the second leg as well, he's already demoralised. He has to throw everybody forward, so it opens the gaps. But shall we find out who is going to go through to the semi-finals?
Let's see.
Let's have a look. And it's going to be the Tyneside Guardians, who have won 5-4 on aggregate. Josh losing 4-2 against Baz, and Fergie winning 10-5. Goals galore against Mr. Nelio. So despite Josh winning 2, Jack winning 2, the Pirates are going to fall in the quarterfinals to the Guardians. So congratulations to the Guardians. We'll see you next week in the semi-finals. Big game. We'll find out who they play later on in the show. And unfortunately for the Pirates, it is Dream over.
Time to go home, lads. You know, keep playing weekend league. Keep trying to get involved with other tournaments. We know that there are some very good players within your ranks. So not give up. Don't give up.
That's it.
Go to the arena cups. They're obviously coming up. Long.gg. Find your local arena. Get involved. Obviously, you already know where your local arena is. But fantastic stuff from the players. Don't give up. Do your EPL event.
Well, and also, they didn't make it out the groups last year. They've made it out the groups this season.
Improvement.
So, it's a step further. So
there you
go.
Indeed.
But we will see the Tyneside Guardians in the next round. We will not see the Pirates anymore, but well played to them. And we'll be taking a short break before we come back with the next fixture for this evening.
We will do. Do not go anywhere. Well, go get a drink, go get something to eat, and we will be back to see who will be going into the semi-finals.
I'm a curious man with some curious genes. I get that from my dad. I'm not far from the tree. I flow like I'm a butterfly, sting like a beamer. I hate features. Got my running around with my head in the clouds, been lost and then found. When they woke up and frowned, tell myself I'm the man. I was right to be left. Now I'm back to myself. Who am I to keep on holding you from everything you want? I can see you want to get you want. Who am I to? Who am I? Da, 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 da. Who am I? Da, 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 da. Who am I to keep you in the
Looking right, left, going straight. Don't know where to go, wanna hide away. I'm reflecting myself. You are no good for me.
Welcome back to the knockout stages of the FIFA 20 Arena Clash winter season. So, we've already seen the Guardians go through.
We have.
So we find out who else is going to join them?
Let's do that. It's going to be a fantastic game. Obviously, my name is George GNC, joined by Matt Hayho. Fantastic first set of fixtures. It was really good. Congratulations to the Guardians. Obviously, saw them all in chat when we went to the break, hyping it up in the chat. Nice to see. Very nice to see. But this is going to be a seriously impressive game. Two teams who are very, very good on paper. You know, we've got the Harriers versus the Spartans. Should we have a look at the teams?
Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. So go on, I'll let you do it. Go on,
you want me to do this one? Thank you very much. So, for the Harriers, we've got Turner, we've got Buta, we've got Alfred, and our boy Woodsy, who we know very well. And then for the Spartans, we have got Lunatic, JR Turner, and NHMN with Big Ticket as the sub.
Yeah, you know, two strong lineups again, you know. The Harriers have sort of been a team that have flown through, haven't they? We've seen them quite a lot. Do you like how I did that? Because they've got planes in their logo.
Well, yeah, great.
Good,
fantastic work. Fantastic work.
Very good.
Yeah.
And the Spartans have battled their way through. Brilliant. So we have, obviously this is the recorded game, so we will find out how it has been going so far, though.
Yeah.
Should we see
definitely.
how it's been going and how
the
matches have played out? So as we can see, the Harriers are still flying through. They're, 7-0 Turner beating Lunatic. Bueta winning 3-2 against JR Turner. Alfred 4-3 against NHMN. They are two very close fixtures there.
See,
so
it's so close. JR Turner and NHMN doing their very, very best, to try and do something there, get at least a draw. So close.
Very tight.
But Lunatic definitely needs to step up his game. Losing 7-0, not looking great. Harry's 3-0 up in a very, very good position.
Yeah. And remember, 5 is the magic number, so it could all be over before it even really begins tonight in the knockouts. Obviously, same as before, it's first to 5, and it is, if you get to 5, you are through to the semi-finals. And in this bracket, we won't see who they're playing, because I think this bracket then goes on to play the Claymores, or who are rearranging. Who they're playing against someone in London.
Yeah, London Lionhearts.
Lionhearts.
So they're rearranging that one.
I think
that is
Tuesday,
confirmed.
I believe.
Yeah, that is confirmed. It's definitely been rearranged.
Yeah.
Because Mark is obviously at Bucharest.
Through to last 16 as well. So congratulations again to him.
Exactly.
So should we see if we can jump into the next game? I think we had maybe Bueta versus NHMN potentially, wasn't it? I think was the game coming up.
Which will be an interesting game because obviously both the two other games are very, very close, apart from the Lunatic one. So it will be very, very interesting to see how Miriam can do up against Buta. I wonder if she can get, she plays some very good football. Yeah, I mean, she's done very well, throughout, last season and this season has done very well. I remember last season, Made in England, obviously we spoke to him an awful lot, didn't we? As he's almost like the captain of the Spartans. Yeah, a bit like their coach kind of thing. Yeah, he's always saying how, she's improving, she's playing so well. And you can see there, narrowly defeated in the first set of fixtures. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see if she can bounce back in the next set. I don't actually know. I might be completely calling this out wrong, but I don't think that I've seen any, in the EPL or in the top FIFA esport. I don't think we've seen any, girl players in it yet.
Well, it's definitely a very male-dominated arena anyways, so, the whole of esports, and it's good to see if we can get some push through. Yeah,
it's very good to see, maybe, I don't know, I'm pretty sure she is, going for a team for the EPL event. Yeah. Not sure which team it is, but obviously very, very good luck. Hopefully you can get through. I'm looking forward to that. But here we go. So, Buta versus NHMN. Let's see
jump in.
What it's going to be.
Gonna have an early pause
coming out straight away.
Going to see some changes maybe.
Maradona?
Ooh. There you go.
Interesting.
Big. Well, he's moved him straight from. I'm assuming is that Bueta? Maybe that's making the move there. I don't know. We need to figure out who's.
Yeah, I think that's
PSN
Bueta.
will appear first, don't we?
I think that's Bueta. I don't think. I think NHMN's got Son and Aubameyang up front. I'm pretty sure that was what we saw last week. Yeah.
Okay, so Bueta with Maradona there. Jeez, good player to have there for sure.
Mendy out wide, get that rating
Just going to go for a run down the wing.
Yeah, why not? Cancelo, if he's not going to force it, then Dembele now got the ball.
Like you said, with that rating, there's quite a lot of players that you can use that are low rated but very good. Mendy being one of them. Gomez at the back.
Yeah,
it's kind of viral at the back as well there.
So what I saw straight away is he did the ball roll stop, where you go to roll it and then you stop it on top of your foot.
Could be
that's quite an interesting skill move. It's not something you see the lower tiered players use very often. So we could be seeing, because I think this is one of the first times we've seen Butter.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen him a lot on stream. You know, it's difficult because obviously we try and get production, get a lot of different teams on show so that everyone kind of gets a fair.
Because Woodsy
chance.
usually starts, but Maradona with an early chance going to be blocked. Woodsy usually starts, and I think Butter's usually the sub. So it'll be very, very interesting. But Walker gives the ball to Politano.
Put that N in there.
I'm trying my very hardest. I'm going to have to work on that off stream. But Dembele now with the ball. Fake the pass. See if he can make the player run through. Not going to be that Allen. No real threat of having to force it too much.
No, I mean, NHMN's playing with that sort of defensive line quite deep. Will it work? Will it not? It's always tough because it's good because it doesn't allow your opponent to play in behind.
Oh, that's going to be a free kick. Are we going to see it?
We're going to see it from this angle as well here, actually, which is...
I think he's just going to go for a normal one.
It's quite rare that we see often from like the free kick taker's point of view, isn't it? Going for that top corner. This could be good.
He's going for the top spin. Goes a bit right. Oh, off the bar! Maradona. But it's still in the box, pinning about. Goalkeeper eventually gets his hands on it. Plays it upfield.
And can we see a break from NHMN? We've got Idrissa Gueye here. Yeah, that could be his road to final card.
Could
he
very
did
well
get
be.
one. Also, I did notice in the break, actually, I was having a look, and EA have released a base icon SBC. Repeatable, apparently.
What?
Apparently it's a repeatable icon SBC. About 440k at the moment, apparently. But yeah, but I mean, as if you get like, I don't know, Hullet or someone. I mean, I know it's untradeable. I know Hullet's base isn't fantastic, but there's a lot of potential players you could get there. Might be something I'll have a look at, you know?
I don't know. What baby cards would you actually like to get?
Have a little look and see what the requirements are.
What baby cards would you like to get, though?
Zidane, Maradona, Pele, Ronaldo.
Well, obviously, yes.
Vieira.
Yes, obviously. But I mean, like, any realistic ones.
Pele, Maradona, Ronaldo, Zidane, Hullet.
No, we all like Steven Gerrard. Or
right, let's have a little look.
Yeah, something not great.
Is it upgrades?
Just slowly building up the play. Have you been debated, Matt?
No, I can't.
Have you been debated?
Surely not.
You've been debated, mate.
Well,
Here we go. Here's an early chance, though. Very, very close.
I'll be disappointed if I have.
I reckon you've been debated, mate.
No, base icon pack.
There you go. There you go.
27. Oh, no, hang on. Non-repeat. No, that's not that one. Maybe we have been.
No,
base icon upgrade. There we go. Repeatable.
What about the non-repeatable one? Is it different?
That's the icon swaps.
Yeah.
So there is a repeatable base icon player, 83 rated squad, one team of the week, 86 rated squad, 87 rated squad. Oh no, hang on, that's an 80. No, 2 86 squads. One of them's got a team of the week. One of them doesn't. I can't see the packs because the app doesn't allow you to scroll anymore. It's a bit of a problem. 187. So, you know, 2 86s, an 87 and an 83, all with team of the weeks.
Not worth. Not worth.
I mean, I don't know. Worth. Yeah, but imagine if you get, you know, Pele, Maradona, Ronaldo, Vieira, Zidane.
But you're not.
Yeah, but you don't know.
You're going to get baby Cannavaro.
I mean, he's not the worst player in the world.
Oh, come off it. All right, then you're going to get, I don't know. Oh,
maybe Pele, maybe Maradona, Zidane.
No, man.
Ronaldo.
No. You're going to end up getting Beerhoff, even though he's not in this game. But here comes Insigne.
Doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I know that. So, I was just saying, you know, on that level, on that par. Can't really think of any that are
closer,
terrible.
Maybe something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible.
Jens Lehmann.
Yep, true.
Shearer, maybe Owen.
Oh mate, Owen's not that bad though, is he?
Yeah, he's not that great though. His base icon card's pretty terrible.
Maradona, Zidane, Pele, Hullet, Lampard, Kepa.
No thanks.
Have him on the pitch and on the bench.
I don't know. Has anyone done one? Shall I get the?
Yes, have a look at Twitter. Why not?
I'll see if I can. Well, I'm going to open the Twitch chat and see if anyone has done it.
Yeah, or open Twitch chat. Sure.
I want to see if anyone.
Don't run your battery down.
It's okay. It's okay. I've got plenty of battery.
Okay. Just making sure.
Has anyone done the icon swap in chat? Let us know.
Let us know. It is very expensive to do by the looks of things. Very high
Apparently
rated.
About 400k. I reckon all those 86 and 87 rated players have now shot up in price.
So you said 86 rated players are really low in price.
Well, no, they were earlier.
Yeah. As soon as you said that, they released this and it shot up. Curse of the caster again.
Well, not really. By the time I said it, would probably be about 6:30, 6:45 maybe, even later.
Yeah, but they released it after 6 because we looked.
No, I didn't realise that was out at 6.
Was it out at 6?
It could have been. We just might have missed it.
Interesting.
Maybe I'll have to try and get that one done though. Good chance to offload all your red cards though. The red player picks.
Yeah, very
true. Have you got
true.
any high-rated ones?
Oh, I don't.
Good chance to offload those.
I don't. Mine are all like 81, 82 rated. Unfortunately.
Bad
very
times
sad
indeed.
times. But here we go. Cannavaro.
Riceman said it came out at 8 o'clock, so it was only out at 8 o'clock.
So it is literally Curse of the Caster. Dembele, though, coming forward. Cancelo, really well defended. Let's see what NHMN can do.
Great touch there.
Seamlessly past the
Good pass
defender
as well.
from
Chance
both.
in the middle.
Firmino. Can he get it to Son? Cannot. Is that Heung-min-Son on the pitch?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen.
I don't think so.
I've been too busy checking the icon upgrade pack that was released. Alan, 9 goal. I don't think he's on.
Mane?
Maybe on for for NHMN. Yes, Son there. Son is.
Right, okay.
You can't really select at the moment. There we go. Aubameyang on the attack again. We've got Mane. I think Mane might be playing at striker.
Yeah, Mane is playing at striker. Isn't striker Mane the inform?
Could be the inform. Yeah. Chance here. Good turn. Good touch again. NHMN has been, defending pretty solidly so far. It's been a lot of play carried out by Bueta, and NHMN defending really well so far.
I don't think Bueta has actually really been pressing the subject too hard. I think he's probably going to step up the pressure a little bit later on, maybe further into the game.
Yeah.
Because what we've seen so far is him kind of just, hold on to the ball, not really press too hard. So it'll be interesting to see with how Merriam can deal with that change of pace. But that is going to be half-time 0-0.
Yeah, half-time 0-0. And, it's kind of a tough one, Merriam's not really had much of the ball, hasn't actually had a chance yet, but, Bueta's just kind of been dictating the play, kind of quite reserved in how he's gone forward. I don't know, not really many chances, but then again, credit to Merriam for the defence.
Yeah, really well played from Merriam, definitely. Not really many chances coming through. Maradona's been trying to twist and turn inside the box. Nothing's coming off. So, I do expect Bueta to step it up in the second half, turn up the heat a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Bueta coming off a win in the first round of fixtures. It's difficult because, when you're playing one person, your tactics might work really well against them, and the next person you play, it might work completely the opposite. It might work against you, or your opponent might have a different game plan that counters you. There's so many different variables in FIFA at the moment.
The thing is,
crazy.
Bueta be arguably Spartan's best player. So now it's all down to Merriam to, show up and say, I can beat you. I'm the best player in the Spartans.
Well, that's the thing as well. There's times where players will have an off day, players will have a day where they turn up, and there's a lovely bit of skill there.
Lovely rainbow flick from Bueta. Tries to go past the defender with a little ball roll, doesn't come off. Bobby Firmino gives the ball to Son.
It's quite a tight game so far, isn't it?
Into the midfielder. But Insigne, great bit of skill. Look at the dribbling. Oh, great save from Alisson. That would have been a great little dribble run through to goal. That's a terrible touch from Idris.
Yeah, it's almost like the players are letting Merriam down a bit with the ball control at the moment.
Maradona, here we go.
Again, great challenge.
Comes forward, sticks the leg out, gets the ball away from his feet. It's exactly what you want. Here we go, Traore. We know he's got the pace.
Oh, lovely little fake turn there, and again, good drag back.
Oh, really well played. Can he get the extra little bit of space?
Is that Virgil at the back there, just controlling it, was it? Might be Joe Gomez, actually. I think it might be Joe Gomez.
Either way, it's a Liverpool defender.
Yes.
What can you say? What can you say? It's weird, isn't it? Because when you think of Premier League defenders now to use in FIFA, it's either Laporte, who is
he's
average,
too slow. Yeah, I had him for a while.
Van Dijk or Joe Gomez.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you've still got the likes of Davinson Sanchez, still very OP. Obviously,
yeah, actually, true. Yeah, true. Actually,
you've got Bailly as well. He's still not too bad. Lindelof's got quite a bit of pace this year. Actually,
they're very starter though, aren't they?
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying to keep using them for very long, but there was a few extra starters in there this year that normally wouldn't be there.
That's foul.
There's going to be a free kick here to Bueta, just inside Merriam's half.
No yellow card. Referee obviously has a feel for the game. Doesn't really need to give a yellow card. Knows it's a very slow game. Wasn't very cynical either. Control have been put down. Maybe batteries run out, and if a goal gets scored here,
no, it's okay. I'm not quite sure what happened there.
Calm down. It's fine. It's
okay.
Fine.
That would have been quite unfortunate. It just seemed to be whether a controller disconnected or something happened there. I don't know. It's a great ball.
Here we go. Aubameyang, great save.
Was onside as well. Great chance.
That was a really good chance.
Good save though. Was it Ter Stegen on the save?
I think so. Yeah. That was actually a really good chance.
Really great pass through there. Cut him open.
You've got to feel like...
Oh, it's blocked!
No way!
Oh, no! It's gone back to the keeper.
Absolutely squished Heung-min-Son.
Close. That's probably the closest we've seen to a goal.
I thought that was just dipping under the bar, but
just going to loop in there with the deflection, but not quite.
So unfortunate. So unfortunate. But here comes Maradona here for Bueta. Let's see
Look at
what
that
he can
stamina, really low stamina at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know whether that's just an icon thing or whether the tactics is pulling Maradona back.
I think Maradona just has low stamina, I think, from what I remember.
I mean, if it was him in real life now, I'd expect him to have low stamina. Here comes Insigne, goes to the fake ball roll. Doesn't come off, defender reads it
try and get
easily.
Traore in behind here with that
Here
pace.
we go. Aubameyang gives the ball, doesn't go through. Gets it back to Son. Aubameyang, Traore. There's
just a lot of rushing in there, a lot of rushing.
That little like square of players, those 4 players, and they just completely, can't think of words. They just completely surround Aubameyang, and they cannot get the ball to him. And as soon as he gets the ball or the ball goes to him, they just intercept the pass so easily.
Yeah, sort of bouncing off a minute, really.
Exactly. It's really well defended.
Oh, here's a chance.
Here we go.
It's just getting the right pass. That's all it. I think that's all.
Yeah.
All it is. Mariam's defended really well. It's just that pass selection at the end.
And definitely pressing very well as well. And again, pass at the end, a little bit unlucky. Maybe
These two have been evenly matched though with their defending, haven't they? It's been very tight so far.
I'm surprised, to be fair. I was expecting it to be a little bit more, fiery of a game, especially with being 3-0 down. But Merriam's doing very, very well. But so is Weta. He's controlling the play. He's not really forcing the ball too much. He is now a bit more. In the first half, he didn't. But now he's going for it a bit more. Here comes Maradona. Gives it to Insigne. Here is the chance. Politano! I did it again,
I think
mate.
you're trying it.
I did it again.
I know you're getting there. Close.
Getting there. Slowly. But here comes Dembele. Is this the chance? Cuts back inside. Great save from Alisson.
Going to see a pause cued here. See what happens. It's a tight game. You can see a lot of stamina being drained already here.
Cannavaro, though. That's a sick team.
You can see the stats here, just the one shot on target for Mariam, 36% possession. So you can see Weta is trying to control the game, but not having much luck so far.
This is what we were talking about. Literally controlling the game so well. And Mariam not getting any chances at all because of it. Can't get the ball out wide because the pace of the fullbacks.
Only 10 minutes to go, though, so not a lot of time left. I think I just saw Orsic come on there as well.
Oof,
I think that was for Miriam as well, actually.
A difficult player to deal with. Let's see whose Orsic it is.
Great ball.
Mane, though, onto the ball. Gives it in the middle to Son. Who's that running through? That is Aubameyang. I don't think it was.
I think Orsic is there. I think that's
is he?
Orsic
Is that
in
him
the
there?
yellow boots, I think.
There, yeah.
In the yellow boots in the middle, maybe.
Left centre mid. Be interested to see him. Yeah, it is a left centre mid. Wins the ball back. It's going to be a foul with the first touch on anybody, and it's going to be a foul. Unlucky. Here comes Maradona. Gives it beautiful 1-2 first touch passing. Really, really nice, but it's not going to come to anything. Mane tries to run onto a ball, and
Gomez with the skills here coming out of defence.
3-star skills.
Is he actually 3-star skills?
No, I think he's 2-star. No, I think he is 3-star.
I'd be amazed if he's 3-star, though.
Really?
I mean, he's a centre-back. What, does he do skills?
I'm pretty sure most players have 3-star skills, no?
Probably, actually. Yeah, no, you're probably right. I don't think there's many that have 2-star skills, is there?
I don't think so,
Probably
because they
not
all do like ball rolls.
Yeah.
And, I mean, ball rolls is 1-star skills. So.
I think even you could manage the ball well. IRL. You a half-star skiller?
No.
No star skiller.
I can do a rainbow flick really well.
Believe it when I see it.
No, seriously. I was at a barbecue when I was a child, and I got shown it, and I could never do it when I was younger because obviously little legs. But as I got older, kept practicing, and eventually I did. There you go.
Kids, don't let dreams be dreams.
Don't let dreams be memes. That is an interesting ball over the top.
I said don't let dreams be dreams.
Yeah, I said don't let dreams be memes.
You are a meme.
There you go. Full
anyway,
time whistle,
0-0. Not the most exciting game, but no, good defensive display. From NHMN.
It's nice to see, isn't it? People sometimes say 0-0, boring game, but it's nice to see a slower game where there's more, squeezing, contracting the defence, the attackers, making sure they can't get any chances to run goal. So it is good to see, in my opinion.
Yeah, very tight game, 0-0. So we will get into the second leg of that very, very shortly. But difficult because obviously the Harriers are 3-0 up overall after the first set of fixtures.
They need 2 points.
The Spartans have a lot to do.
Yeah, they do indeed. When you only need 2 more points, it's so difficult, isn't it? Because your mental game completely shifts.
Yeah.
You're now thinking not about, okay, we need to win. You're now thinking about, if they win 2 more points, they win. You know, it completely changes your mindset. You stop thinking about the win and start thinking about losing, and that's already game over, in my opinion.
And it's planting the seed of doubt, really, isn't it?
It is indeed.
I don't know if we have the scores from around the grounds at the moment for those ones.
Are we going to save it? Doesn't really matter. Completely up to anybody else. But we'll save it. We'll keep it on the DL. But we'll see how the second aggregate goes.
I mean, tight game.
Oh, here we go.
Tight game, and we're going to jump straight in here. Still see Bweta versus NHMN. NHMN in the red and Bweta in the white and green. So we'll see how this one pans out. There's already an early pause from Bweta. I'm assuming he probably wants to stick Maradona up front again.
Yeah, probably.
I think that was the switch last time.
But here comes Politano, actually doing a great run down the wing. Digne going to be there. Presume that's in form, Digne?
Yeah, you'd have thought so, yeah. I think he was like an 85. He's actually quite a good player.
Card, yeah. And obviously left-backs in the Premier League, apart from Robertson, kind of lacking.
Yeah.
But here comes Insigne, great bit of twisting and turning.
Again, great defence from NHMN. Really good
Very
defender.
good. Yeah, very good indeed. And here's a chance for it to break forward. Great tackle.
It was a lovely challenge there. We're going to see a chance for Insigne pushing forward edge of the box. But again, that Nesta card, I'm actually quite surprised. I don't know. I don't think he was a very expensive swap to do.
In form 9 goal. Is that second in form? That is 86.
86. Yeah, he had like a winger card, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I don't know why.
Very
but that card is really nice. It's got great long shots.
Yeah, he's not one of those players that, he's got decent speed, decent shooting, decent. He's like normally 80 plus everything. He's like, a really solid card.
When I think it was FIFA 17, FIFA 18. He got Team of the Season, and we just always used to call him, the cheap bullet.
Yeah,
because that's what he was. He got so many informs that year, and he was in the Hullet gang.
Yeah.
Such a nice card.
Yeah, it's that Hullet gang card, isn't it?
But we're starting to see like almost all 90 cards. In this
great
FIFA.
ball.
Whoa, what a save! Oh, wow.
Allison with a crucial save to keep the tie at 0-0 so far.
Phenomenal save and great bit of skill from the free-star skiller, Joe Gomez, earning those 3 stars. Politano gives the ball to Allen, to Nainggolan, to Insigne, to Allen. Can he find Insigne? He can! Finesse! Oh, looked for it. Deflects.
Oh, no!
Not like this.
That is the deadlock broken. With a bit of a ricochet and a bit of a rebound.
So unlucky.
Can't say it hasn't been coming. Bweta has been on the attack for pretty much the whole 2 legs so far, and gets a rub of the green there. And we're going to see that switch for Allen and Maradona just switching over there.
But you've got to say it's sad to see. It has been coming. We've been expecting it for a while, but the way it happened is a little bit upsetting.
It was just unfortunate. NHMN has defended really, really well so far. Bweta has been on the attack for the whole of the first leg. It was just pretty much Bweta. Apart from that one chance NHMN had where she hit the crossbar. See how she can bounce back.
Here we go. Roberto Firmino gives the ball to Youngmin Son. That's a foul. Oh, come on, man. That's a free kick in my opinion. Left the trailing leg, tripped the player over. It's a free kick. But here comes Maradona for Bweta. Also, good challenge.
That was a good challenge.
No, you think so?
Great tackle.
Okay.
Won the ball.
I'll let you. I'll let you have that one.
Oh, thanks. I didn't need it. I mean, the ref had already called it.
Yeah, I know. Just looked like it would have been a foul not to Bweta, to NHMN.
Okay.
So Maradona ran straight into collision.
Okay.
Thought it would have been called. Okay.
Anyway, Bweta on the attack again. Let's see. NHMN has defended really well. Just slightly unfortunate with that goal.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Honestly, that like we said again, it was coming. It very thoroughly deserved the goal, but the fashion in which the goal came off the bar from Insigne. And it's just the fashion of which the goal was scored. The double rebound kind of sucks, doesn't it? Traore looks to go past Mendy. Just keep the ball past him. Not going to happen.
It's weird because I think Mendy has like 4-star skills, and he's 5-star weak foot or left back is really strange.
It is really strange, but it is a card that everybody likes to use. Here comes Traore, cuts inside, good ball in. Goalkeeper.
Also, maybe a penalty in there as well. Someone getting taken out of the box.
I think Aubameyang dove to try and do a diving header and took out the defender and the goalkeeper. A player still down in the box, I think.
Yeah, there's a chance for NHMN to hit back, and I think that player is still down in the 6-yard box.
He is. So any offsides will not be called. Oh, they're stuck on each other.
No,
did you see that? They were though. They were.
Deflection.
I saw it. It's like
I mean, you
it's like
see a
the
lot
players
of
in the
things.
net all over again, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that was a interesting week, that one, wasn't it, where they had the 2-man wall and a defensive free kick in the goal. That was funny. That was
the gift
I
that
think we were
does
both
not
in
stop
tears that
giving.
time. That was good.
It was good. It was good. It was very
But there
good
you go.
indeed. It was funny. But here comes Insigne. Cuts inside. That's the fake shot. Great
Oh,
pass!
what a save again on the
Alisson's
side as well.
on fire. Jurgen Klopp happy with what he sees from his goalkeeper. Politano. Can he get the ball into the box?
Yeah,
Not
you got it
looking for
right.
it. I did.
You said Politano. Well
I know.
done.
I'm getting there.
It's only taken.
It's because I got in my own head.
It's only taken 3 hours.
we
got there.
I think I'm funny.
I don't think I'm funny. I know I'm funny.
And you're not.
Thank you.
You're definitely not.
Anyway,
But, okay. Walker injured still. Great ball down the wing. Politano.
I thought it was
Goalkeeper.
Was it handball? I mean, it's a
Nah, I think that was
long
it.
way to see over there.
VAR, no.
A
I
long
think
way
it was.
to
I
see.
think it was on the line.
I mean, I'm sure the game would have given it if it was outside the box.
it wouldn't. I mean, yeah. No, you're right. Probably would have.
It normally does. No, it normally does for those ones.
What?
Normally does for those
Does
ones.
it? We saw it last season. Maybe they've just patched it this season. I don't know. Saw a few last Arena Clash, didn't we? Where the goalkeeper ran out and handballed
I
it.
think we've seen one or two strange things in our time.
Stranger things with Matt and George.
Here we go. Switch of play to Politano.
Maradona now on the ball.
It's not going to get the better of the defender. I think it was Davinson Sanchez at the back there.
Yeah, I think he knew.
I think Maradona's something like, about 5'4". Tiny.
Yeah, very small, but very agile, very good at dribbling. Great pace, great shooting, great passing. Absolutely beautiful card.
Fairly decent all-round player, really.
Yeah, to be fair, very true. Can play him anywhere really. Wing.
Yeah, and he's got the
Cam.
pace to play as a wide player, and at cam or a left wing, right wing striker, anywhere really. It just lacks a bit of height and strength.
Here we go, Insigne nicks the ball off of him.
Credit to NHMN, she's defended so well.
I feel like NHMN, to be fair, has played really well in this set of fixture, and probably deserves, probably has deserved at least a few more chances on goal.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Maybe not a goal because hasn't had many, but
she's defended really well. If she can work on the attacking side of things now and create more chances,
Yeah.
like again, their interception, great. Unfortunately, the ball got cleared straight away, but she's defended really, really well. It's just to improve on the attacking side of things now,
Yeah.
and then that would actually make her a very, very competitive FIFA player.
very, very true. So half time, 1-0 currently.
Still very tight.
Very, very tight indeed. I feel like this could go either way. That hair, man.
I used to have that kind of hair.
Did you actually?
Of course not.
I did. I did in high school. Very like afro ginger hair. Very curly. I've got very curly hair, so it's weird. It's very weird.
Devil child.
I regret that. I wish I had my hair shorter when I was in high school. I just looked a bit stupid. A little bit stupid. But either way, enough about hairstyles.
You live and I would say you learn, but
I don't learn very often, but very, very close in this game between Buta and NHMN.
it is. And
for
there's
the
a lot
Spartans
riding
and
on it
Harriers.
because with the Harriers
Semi-final
winning the
spot.
first three. Well, the Harriers won the first three, so they're in a great position.
Yeah.
And this would make it 4-0 if it stayed like this. But it's on a knife edge. NHMN defending really, really well. Just needs to get a few more attacks on the go.
Just needs to get a few more chances. Can we see? I feel like there is a chance coming for Miriam. It is like I can feel it. I can feel it. It's been building up and building up. The defence has been really well worked. And Aubameyang now, Idrissa Gueye, not the man you want. But here comes Orsic, goes to the pass.
Yeah,
maybe
maybe
should have
just
just
take a
taken
touch.
it with Orsic. Yeah.
We know he's got quite a lot of in-game stats, more in-game stats than Messi is what we've seen
very
before.
true.
So, a player you can probably trust with the ball.
Over top, Sanchez. There again. Dama Traore now. Where's he going to go? Looks to the pass to Aubameyang. Back to Heung-min Son. Aubameyang. Son. Aubameyang. Not great.
Yeah, it's just that passing selection in the final third. Mariam's defending really well. She's kept Boeta to just one goal that was just a deflection. There's not really been much between them in terms of that, but it's just that attacking.
Boeta is
threat.
defended so well as well, and great save again by Alisson.
Yeah, I think Boeta is doing really well at predicting the pass, and
Cutting them
Mariam's
out.
doing that thing that Neil did in the first sort of fixtures, where he was playing the first pass.
Yeah.
And again, she's seeing a pass and playing it straight away.
Yeah.
Just needs to take another touch, even if you turn around, face the other way.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if you just hold it, and I think it's like L2 to do the shielding. Just shield it back into a player for a minute and let players get around you.
Make sure you get that one right, if not you get told off. But either way, let's see what Idrissa Gueye can do coming forward. Orsic now gives it to Mane.
Again, it's just that. See what I mean? Like the pass isn't really there. she's seeing the player that's there and trying to pass almost through the opposition. Whereas, you know, take an extra touch, just dribble it a little bit closer, try and draw that defender in before you play it around him.
Definitely. Great analysis, mate.
Thank you.
Great analysis. Aubameyang now. Orsic. Again, look at that man marking, you know, blocking the pass. Does get it through, but Mane's not going to be there.
But that's it again, you know, Bueta there showing that he's going, tracking the runner. So, you know, NHMN just needs to carry on dribbling. Just keep, you know, even just jog.
Yeah,
you don't
exactly.
always need to sprint everywhere. That's the other thing.
That is very true. This season, more than any, is, you know, dribbling in the midfield is key, in my opinion. When you first receive the ball, you know, don't sprint onto it. Take the touch with a close control dribble.
Even I think L1, you can do that really close control.
Yeah.
A lot of people used to call it like the old man walk because you would literally just dribble it and you really, really, really slowly
just waddle around. Yeah, but here you go, giving Maradona a lot of space. It's going to go out for a goal kick, maybe.
Yeah,
goal kick.
25 minutes to go.
1-0. Only 1-0. Could go to a golden goal. Who knows? We will see.
It's tight. Well, this is what I'm like. NHMN has defended so well, you know, to keep Bueta to just one goal across, you know, a leg and a half or a leg and 3/4 at the moment, you know, but she's just not creating much going forward. That's the thing.
Very true indeed. Orsic
does well to get it out there.
Traore now. Let's see what we can do with it. Gives it into the middle. No pace on that cross at all. Can't find anybody. But here we go. Dembele coming forward. Cancelo's going to read it.
Defence is there. Like, she's got the defence.
Yeah.
Just needs the attack to back it up.
But here we go. Orsic!
Oh, there it is!
What a rocket from Orsic! And that's what we've been wanting to see from him.
Game back on. And like I said, she's been defending so well, has a chance. There we go. We're back tied at 1-1.
Orsic with an absolute screamer.
Absolute
for NHMN.
rocket.
Let's have a look at that one again, shall we?
Flashes
Near post.
past the keeper there.
Oh, beautiful. Top bins.
No chance.
Easy as you like. Look at that card, though, man.
Red pick as well. 95 pace, 88 shooting.
See, if you didn't really know too much about like the competitive side of FIFA and all the in-game stats, and you got that red pick, you'd go, ugh. Oh,
well, if you look at the 82, if you look at just the 82, you'd think, oh, it's just an 82 rated. It's rubbish. Mad pace, mad shooting.
Attack position and literally everything. He's got it. And I'm presuming you obviously know his skills in weak foot.
I feel like he's 4-star, but I haven't really dove into him.
If he's got 4-star weak foot,
that
is
is
insane.
ball.
There it is, Insigne!
Oh, and there's the finish.
There you go for Bueta. Absolutely fantastic work. Insigne with a clinical finish to regain the 2-1 lead for the Harriers.
And just like that, it is back. You know, it's tough.
I felt like the goal was coming for NHMN, but I feel like Bueta still deserves to have the lead. He has been controlling the play very well. So, you know, I feel like this is if this is how the result stays, I feel like this is a fair representation of how the match has gone.
I think, you know, in the first leg, you know, NHMN had 1 shot on target, I think, to Bueta's 9. I know she did hit the crossbar with that deflected shot, which wouldn't have counted as a shot on target. But, you know, I think over the 2 legs, Bueta's probably been slightly better. But, again, credit to NHMN and her defence. It's been fantastic.
Great bit.
If she can just work on the attack, I feel even if it's just working on creating opportunities, because she hasn't had as many shots in this one, but her defence has actually been very, very good across the 2 legs.
There you go, what Bueta's doing there. He could have played the pass through, tried to force it to Insigne, chooses not to, and now he's got the ball on the edge of the box, got plenty of time.
Well, Bueta does a lot where, you know, he gets the ball into maybe 30 yards out from goal, sees a pass forward, but actually turns backwards just to retain possession. You don't always have to pass forward. And that's where you can, you know, you can take a step forward in your game is by just retaining possession. You don't always have to go forward with every pass.
Very true indeed. Very true. That's my problem with pro clubs. Everybody seems to think you need to just keep
just
going
go forward.
And that is how most pro clubs players play. They just keep thumping it forward. Maybe not this year, but when I used to play. Either way, that was a while ago. But
3 to go.
3 minutes to go plus extra time. Or sorry, added time. I always get that one mixed up. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Insigne actually going to reach that one. Here comes Rajanine Golan. He's going to go for one of his long-range attempts. I'd love to see it. He's not going to. Going to give it to Maradona.
Great tackle again. Like, she's constantly there with the defence, which is great to see.
Really good defending. Really tight, solid work. But going to get forced off the ball by Gomez onto Mane. Just in those attacking areas, a few difficult decisions.
Last chance
to
saloon.
make.
Again, like play the ball down this way. We saw it, but again, like we said before, and other players, you know, it's easier for us to sit here just commentating the game.
Full time,
and that is officially going to be 4-0 on aggregate now overall to the Harriers, so they only need one of the guys to win a game. Great fixture though, you know. Bueta coming out on top, probably deserved it across the 2 legs.
Yeah.
But massive credit to NHMM for that defence. You know, she lost the first game 4-3, that one 2-1. So, you know, she's been very, very close tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like even if the Spartans do go out in this set of fixtures, I feel like she's still got a lot to take away. You know, fantastic defence. Yeah. I don't feel like there's too much she needs to change or tune on that.
Not defensively,
but
no, I don't think so.
In the attacking department, I feel like maybe just take your time. You don't need to rush forward and play the passes. I know when you're in the 80th minute, you probably do, but yeah, just L2. You know, dribble it, hold it back, wait for a pass to open up. You don't need to force the play as much, but there you go.
But no, credit to Bueta for winning that game against you know, a tough opponent with resilient defence.
Definitely.
So, shall we go and take a look at the other games that have been played to
I
see
think we should.
if the Harriers have gone for it? You know, it's first to 5. They were 4-0 up officially. And it has turned out to be a 6-0 win for the Harriers. Turner beating JR Turner 4-2.
Oh, man, it's so close.
Bueta 2-1 against NHMN, and then Alfred winning 6-0 against Lunatics. So, unfortunately for the Spartans, we will not be seeing them in the semi-finals, but hopefully we'll continue to see them improve as we go. And
hopefully.
Yeah, we will see the Harriers in the semi-finals. They will play the Claymores or the Lionhearts.
Yeah.
We'll have a little look at the bracket now to see how it's all played out. And we can see the Steelers went through 6-3 against the Invincibles.
There you go.
So we will see the Steelers versus the Guardians, the Claymores versus the Lionhearts. Do you play on Tuesday? That was rearranged as we've got Mark Marley from the Claymores in Bucharest playing in the FIFA Pro Tournament. And then the Harriers winning 6-0, so they'll be into the semi-final. They will wait to see who they play.
I do just quickly want to talk about, though, what we saw in that last game. So it was so closely contested with NHMN. You know, in most of the games, it was just so unfortunate they couldn't, you know, put that final little bit of not effort, but they couldn't put that final leg in and, you know, get that goal.
Yeah, it was tough because, you know, they lost. I think it was
so
like
close.
in the first
like
set of fixtures they lost like 4-3 and 3-2 or something.
3-2, yeah.
And then the next set, you know, it was like 4-2 and 2-1. So close. But that's it. You know, one goal can decide it, and if that goal doesn't go your way in 2 fixtures, you know, it's unfortunately just been carried away.
Definitely.
But that is the tale of the tape for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We will wait to hopefully confirm in the week on social media who wins out of the Claymores and the Lionhearts to see who will face the Harriers there. We'll be back next week with the semi-finals, so we'll see all of those games there. It'll be very, very exciting to see what happens. Hopefully I'll be able to make it. We'll wait and see. Fingers crossed.
But, as always, I've been George DNC.
I've been Matt Hayho.
There you go. That has been Matt Hayho. And, yeah, we'll see you in the semi-finals.
We'll see you next week.
Bye!
Thanks for watching.